Hola, bonjour, merhaba, konnichi, wagwan, hello. You know who it is, people. It's AR, aka your Donny Wanny Ding Dong, aka Arsenal's Realist. Now, I haven't been doing the pre-matches and the post-matches lately. In fact, we haven't been doing much YouTube lately. We're jumping back into the flow, so forgive me. I know a lot of my subscribers will probably watch this tomorrow, the next day, or whatever. You feel me? But I had to do it, people. I wasn't going to do the video, but I thought, you know what? It's definitely worth a little quick talk with my subscribers. It's definitely worth a little quick holla walla ding dong. Because obviously Arsenal played Burnley today. We got man like Paul and that. But obviously Arsenal played Burnley today. And it's on the back of, not, I wouldn't say one of our worst runs. We've done much worse before, but points wise, it's never been worse. And there's a reason for that. And that's the reason is obviously is over this last however many years you want to call it, as Arsenal have been downgrading and getting worse. Yeah, it's not Paul at all, but I'm talking to you directly, Paul, because you're the only one here, blood. But fucking over the last 10 years, Paul, it's been getting worse, bro. It's been getting worse in every way. When we was with Wenger, at least, Santi Cazorla, do you know what? Even when it was ending, we'll be playing ball in the middle. The ball will be getting passed around. We'd have outlets in Sanya on the left, on the right. We could go down the middle. And it's slowly, Wenger went. We was a bit shook. Emre come in. Do you know what? Things still got created a whole different way and a whole different thing. But one of Emery's goals was fucking beautiful. It worked out from the right-hand side near Bellerin's area. One pass, two pass. Ramsey dinked it over somebody's head, runs through the middle. Another 5-6 passes. It ends up on the left. It comes back over. Ramsey's, bruv, there was still stuff going on. So it was like, you know what? It carried on, bruv. It carried on. Emery managed to scrap 22 games together. He scrapped 22 games together. Do you know what? A conspiracy started. People were saying, do you know what? Yeah, we have gone through 20 games unbeaten, 22, but I don't like the way it happened. Well, do you know what? That's what you got to have sometimes, bruv, because it's to transition after a 20-year reigning manager has come in. You lot don't like him. You don't like his style. He's out attack. He don't want to defend. All he does is attack, but we finish in the top 4 for 20 years. Now we find ourselves in a position fighting for top 4 to get a bit of investment so we can slowly get better. Because I tell you now, every single one of you watching this video know, all of you, blood, Paul, Tom, Jana, Josh, all of you know, we're not trying to get into the top 4 to get into the Champions League to win the Champions League trophy. That's a fact. That's a fact. We're getting in top 4 to qualify to get some Champions League money. The lie we've been told. In 10 years, you're going to be competing with the likes of Bayern Munich and Barcelona. Now, we fast forward a little bit more. We find ourselves now on our 3rd manager, Arteta. We've gone from the process in which we are using. I'm going to get onto the game in a sec because we'll go through. I wanted for a few Donnies, but even in there, Arsenal are sucking the life out of me. I'm afraid we may. Tom, you're right, bro. Being a relegation scrap. We're finished, bro. We're finished. That's whatever. Just discovered your channel. Kroenke out. JA. Big up man like JA. Arsenal are getting Brendan Rodgers to replace Arteta. That's what I say to that, Josh. We should have stuck with Emery, not blaming Arteta, but the job was too big for him. I hear you, Tom. But we always have to ask ourselves, what's fueling the decision of the owners? So, for instance, I say Arsenal haven't made a real signing in about 10 years, bruv. Not one that we want and are desperate for. Through the whole of Wenger's reign, we're screaming. We want better defenders. We want better defenders. Do you know what? We fast forward to a Burnley match. Do you know what? The defending might have not been awful. It weren't awful. But we find ourselves in a team where the only difference that can be made is Aubameyang. One player. There's no outlet. There's no creativity. Do you know what? It wasn't that bad the first half. It was all right. The second half didn't start that bad. But ultimately, Aubameyang scored an own goal, bruv. That's 4 games in a row we've lost. Now, what can we do? We can say Aubameyang out. We can say Arteta out. We can say Unai out. We can say anything. But if we really want to start solving the issue at Arsenal, I think it's time that we ask the question, why is 31-year-old Aubameyang, 29-year-old Lacazette, 31-year-old Willian, this is the age of player we've got up front, yeah? Why have we not invested adequately into the next 10 years of Arsenal? Why wouldn't we look in the middle now? Xhaka's chokeslammed someone today, bloody chokeslammed someone. But you know what? When we're having issues, David Luiz gets the red, Xhaka sliding in. Oh, on Emre's time, the stuff Xhaka did, the only good thing he did was tell the fans to fuck off because he was crossing it against Southampton in our own half, we lose. Cutting back against Fulham, he done it to Wenger as well, Xhaka. What direction are these owners leading Arsenal in now, Bud, may I ask you? Because that Burnley game, it's not just the Burnley game, it's every game. We're out of ideas, blood. We're fully out of ideas. The energy has left Arsenal, blood. It's left the building, bruv. We're on our own now, bro. Hi, I just popped in to put a like for you. Ligano on Mega Rant. So racist, so funny. Well, and that's, of course it is, Mark. You can't just call someone tapas, bruv, because they're from Spain. But that's a different story for a different day. I'm not getting onto them donuts today, because there's a billion things to say about them. You're spitting facts. UCL Champions League football for the money, not for growth. JA, big up yourself, JA. I like to call you, I'm going to call you Jana. But blood, no one wants to talk about this though. Listen, because I sit down sometimes and I think, blood, I say, do you know what? Why was I so frustrated? This is, for me, this is why I know. Because sometimes I sit down and I read the comment. It will say, you're such a hater. You're making videos about this and about that, about AFTV, about that. You are such a super hater. And I know I'm not a hater, blood. I'm a realist. So I say to myself, why am I saying something? Or does it look to the outside to a lot of people that I'm a hater? So I look, I say, how did I feel when I was watching Gervinho play for Arsenal? Wenger's the manager. I'm watching Gervinho, Alex Song come and go. I'm watching Bentner. I'm watching all these things. And I'm watching... I'm frustrated as hell because we're finishing fourth. We're playing against big teams. We're getting about 19 chances a game. 19. The system that Kroenke created was creating chances against City, United, Chelsea. Tottenham just used to get one bitch slap every year, twice. But I was watching that period of time and I was watching it frustrated as fuck. Do you know why? Because I didn't want to finish fourth no more. I even would have took fucking third, blood. I did not want to finish fourth no more. I felt we was good enough, bruv. We had about anywhere between 10 and 20 assists in our midfield every game. We had shots coming in left, right, and centre for anyone. You can go for anyone. It was going for anyone, yeah? Van Persie will get turned into the striker. We had things that was going on. So, but you know what? We're so frustrated. Wenger's a fucking leech. They're saying a group of fans pop up and say, do you know what? This guy's killing Arsenal. Listen, they're saying to the common fan, we're here every day at every game and we can see shit you can't see. Once we get rid of Wenger, it's going to expose the owner and then we're going to be able to play the football we need. We're not just going to be all-out attack. The reason we're shit is just because Wenger's system and his decision-making. Look, he bought Mustafi. Bruv, we've still got Mustafi and Xhaka 3-4 years later. So do you know what? We was getting told, when you move stadiums, eventually you're going to compete with Bayern Munich, Barcelona. We're going to invest, you're going to have a big team. So everybody, even the fake AFTV flip-flops, you know what they was doing? Everybody was waiting for the time where this board, this Kroenke donkey, was going to give Wenger the 200 million he deserved in one window, 200 mil on the head. Give Wenger a team that can actually challenge, and we was going to sit back, blood, like this. Look, we was going to sit back like this, and we was going to watch Wenger win the league and then win the Champions League with the right team. No doubt he can do it. There's some managers that you know they're quality. With the right players, they will win the league. That's whether you like it or not. One banging called spot, it will pop and Kroenke will come out of it. Blood. But you know what happened? The energy got built. It got taken off. Every protest, it got taken off. We was protesting about Kroenke. AFTV done an Adidas. I mean, Arsenal done an Adidas advert. Adidas, yeah? Saying, well, go on, blood. What are you doing? It was talking through the mouths. Players was talking and it was roadman mouth. AFTV didn't do nothing to highlight the fact they're doing a PR stunt to sell bare tops and they've not invested in no one in the last 5 years. Do you know what Troops and AFTV and all of them was angry at? That they weren't in the advert. That's all they talked about. How comes they done an advert? They copied us, blood, because we talk like this. Troops convinced the world that he's the one who talks like this. No, blood. Troops is just a cat on AFTV, blood, selling you a fake world, blood, yeah? And all they did, they didn't talk about in the moment when Christ and Kroenke has now signed another sponsorship deal, made another 270 million, not invested it. All they're talking about is we're not. Troops even went on Poet and Jew's video, yeah? Crying, him and Poet. Oh, we should have been on it. It should have been us on the advert, blood. This our lingo. This is how deluded brothers are, yeah, bruv. Arsenal's finished. No one's been reporting on it. No one's been saying nothing for one dead YouTube channel. This is finished, blood. Arsenal's finished. And all I can say is we're not saving it, but we're reporting the truth here, blood. Oi, Realist. Arsenal are a shit show, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. The players should be ashamed of themselves, letting these club and fans manage us down like they are. Pathetic. Do you know what, as well? Stephen, it's like if you put me in Arsenal in the middle. Blood, I'm not the world's best midfielder. I can't even be embarrassed. What am I going to be embarrassed for, bro? For real. What am I embarrassed for? Like, they're not good enough. There's none of them players that are good enough. Do you know what? Aubameyang's good at scoring. He is good, but he's not good at nothing else. He's not good at nothing else. He can score good goals. Today, he scored a good goal in our net. I wonder what Troops is saying today about him, bruv. And Robbie and all these men. What they're saying. Are they going to suck him off? Suck him off, because he fits their fucking. Yeah, he just fucked us today. He scored an own goal. And do you know what? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Paul Morris, AR man, bro. Gooner since the 80s. I'm back the manager, but something's very wrong with the players' confidence. Fuck it, read this out. AR me, love ya, but Arteta doesn't have a plan. Fucking B. I hear you, Paul. I hear you. And it's definitely everybody's right. Tiff wants it. I hear you, Paul. But I watched a little clip from Jamie Spitting Carragher the other day. But Arsenal ain't making big moves at all. And I'm not saying we need big moves. But what I'm saying is, blood, all the options were there today, bruv. That was it. Saws you could stop for Bellerin. Bruv, Bellerin was on. Tierney was on. Gabriel was on. Laka was on. Aubameyang was on. There was a lot of players on. What I'm saying is, whether it's a plan A or a plan B, it's deeper than Arteta, bro. And you're right. We can change your manager. We can do this. We can do that. Or we could do what we should have done about 8 years ago. 10 years ago, when this fake fan channel popped up, they went for Kroenke, they got big, and all of a sudden, it's this swap from manager to manager to manager. It's like, if we want to make a real impact now, we need real investment. We need to have players in our team. That's why when we buy Torreira, Guendouzi, Socrates, Partey, all these players, I'm not going to get gassed. Because then it'll be wrong of me to get gassed. Because I know they're not the right player for Arsenal, bruv. I know we're not buying what we want. We're buying what's available. Imagine now, yeah, on the real. Emery said he wanted Zaha and Fabinho. Right there. Just having them two players for 2 years instead of two other players is going to go a long way. But instead, we look now, we've got David Luiz, Willian, Soz. We're fucked, blood. Big up man like Paul. Not the racist, but Kroenke out, Arteta out. How are we losing to Burnley? Says Dwayne Roberts. Kroenke needs to go, bro. Like I said, the way, and he's not just going to go, is he? He's not just going to walk out, but we need to let it be. If we vent our voices, it will get heard. Listen, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot. Disgraceful. Kroenke out says certified beast. Joke club. Still no focus on Kroenke, says Don One. Bruv, and the thing is, there's going to be no focus on him. There's going to be no focus. And the thing is, do you know what I hate? I'm not going to lie, blood. This is why I can't do videos all the time, because I feel mad, blood. I feel mad. Do you know how hard it is? I had my channel for long now, but it's gone and come back. It's not easy, blood, to talk. Like, it's very easy. It's much easier to have that real conversation about football. Like that real conversation. You want to say Bellerin, you know what, today he was fast, he was on it, but he overran bare balls. He didn't have much options in the middle. And if he did, they weren't creative options. We definitely need a dumpy man in the middle. You want an ambidextrous player, blood. You want that, but that because all the type players gone. Like, we could get into the tactics and the politics of it, but how can I go that far into it, yeah? When I look on the pitch, it's nothing. I'm not shocked, bro. I'm not shocked. When I look on the pitch and I see our best teams on the pitch, and it's Tierney, Gabriel, fucking Bellerin, Xhaka. Like, it's not even a real team. So I'm not shocked. I'm just living in reality. But it's getting harder and harder to express and explain in words, blood, yeah? How this Kroenke, because it's simple, isn't it? It's a business to Kroenke. He has sacrificed success on the pitch for a business plan and money. That's it. That's it. I don't need to talk. I can stop the video there. But that's not going to help, is it? When I got all these 20 smackheads from AFTV making videos, killing Arsenal. Do you think I couldn't do a video now saying how Ainsley Maitland-Niles didn't have an impact today? Do you think I couldn't do a video now saying how Aubameyang, do you know what? It's not his fault. It's not his fault he scored an own goal. His forehead's the size of fucking Gatwick Airport, blood, yeah? It's not his fault. It's because no one's creating and da-da-da. But if Xhaka scored that goal now, everyone would murk him. Now, I love Aubameyang. He's a top, like, I was going to say he's a top striker. I don't believe that, blood. He's a top finisher. Finisher. He's not a striker. A striker can score his own goal. He's a top finisher and top of it. Top of the top of the top. But I'll sacrifice him for Giroud in 10 minutes, blood. If the topic isn't Kroenke out, I don't want to hear it. Do you know what I'm saying, Worty Ding Dong? Mighty G. JD, the scariest thing about Arsenal right now, I'm not even hurting, bro. Trust me, because you're real. It's like, if your girl's a hoe, bruv, don't cry when you catch her cheating. We're realists, I hate it. Do you know what I'm saying? When we lose, I'm in a bad mood all week. But I'm at the point now where I'm numb to it. Do you know what? You're going through an important period, JD, an important period. This numbness is going to last long. And when you come out of the numbness, blood, you're going to be on it. Because there's no hiding it, bro. That's why Kroenke don't show his face no more. It's bad PR, blood. Bad PR. But of course, AFTV are cool. And they're attached. Big up the real fans here, my GZs. Big up self-30-worthy ding dong. My GoFundMe is in the description, lads, yeah? I don't feel good saying that, though, when Arsenal got clapped. But, blood, I'm not selling Arteta out tops, am I? I'm going to do Kroenke out ones, blood, with these pom-poms faces on it. Real soon. Owners need to go. Arteta is their puppet. Arteta, JA, blood, when we was looking for a manager, when in my reign, they said Arteta's a possibility. I said, brother, these lot fucking mad. We've gone from Wenger to Emery to Arteta. Even if he's God, he's never had a job. What are we doing? We've lost our fucking minds. Within a match or two, he kind of showed me he's a decent manager. Yeah. I'm not going to jump on his back and do it. That was for before. Just before I was explaining, blood. With Arsenal, we're meant to be shopping in Louis Vuitton and Gucci, blood. Selfridges and shit, yeah? Bro, we've gone for somebody who has absolutely no nothing. It didn't even make sense. Just like Emery didn't make sense. You've got 20 years to get a replacement manager. And you've waited last minute to announce an Emery in the last second. I'm not getting on their backs. I'm not getting on Emery's backs. I'm not getting on Arteta. Look at Wagwan with their hiring, bruv. What is going on? That all they are is puppets, bruv. Dead. Daniel, my Don. Look at that picture he's got of Kroenke, bruv. Big up my line name with Stan Parasite. The Parasite, bruv. How can this Mark dude say Lee's racist yet watches BS channel? Absolutely. Well, listen, people can watch it. Come on, let's watch it, bruv. I watched the Tommy Robinson video once, but it doesn't mean I like him. Lee's calling Pudas Tapas. Is Claude, is like Claude calling Claude. It's like Claude calling this on DVD. These brothers are a disgrace. It is. Big up Lauren, blood. Big up Lauren. For fucking having a normal mind. Who wants to live in a world where when you want to cuss someone or make a joke, you need to go into their pigment of their skin, blood, or their ethnicity, blood? What is this world, bruv? To me, that's the beauty of the world. When you go to China, the beauty is to see Chinese people, talk to them and meet different kinds of... You want to, like, that's the beauty of everything. And then you got these brothers, bruv. Any chance you got, disrespect it, man, bruv. This is why certain brothers that get punched up in next countries, bruv. Yeah, of course it's racist. Don't know how Lee is getting away with it. Well, it's what they do, bruv. It's what they do. He's got Turkish doing videos with him now, blood. Blood, I'm not trying to be a hater. Don't call me a hater. I'm just saying it how I see it. I'm too loyal for the soil, bruv. Man's blood's royal blood. Wenger out bandwagon, the Emre out bandwagon, and now Arteta out. Still no one talking about Stan. Exactly. And the whole time, do you know what annoys me about Turkish? To be fair, he's done the most about Kroenke. But blood, it's like you do Kroenke, then you wake up the next day and your other alter ego, you're Emre out, then you're Kroenke out, and then you're Wenger out, and then you're fucking... It's all just to build the channel. Do you think I couldn't do the same to get subs and grow? Blood. Hazard Z says, LOL, shit club, Saturday afternoons in Millwall incoming. Oh, don't, blood. Don't. We can't get ready. We won't get ready. It's impossible, blood. Kroenke's the problem. We should, though. Do you know what? Fuck it. We deserve it. I still remember watching the Champions League final and being so heartbroken when we lost. What I would give just for us to even be in the Champions League again. Eli Tom. And if anyhow we smuggled our way into it, we're just going to get our little asses spanked until they're so red raw, bruv. Our arse will be so red raw. Fucking hell. Your arse will get wet like a pom-pom, bruv. Kroenke has to go. Listen, Otolunji, don't you start me off today, bruv. We disrespected Wenger too much. What's your boy saying today, David? Otolunji Willian. The bread is out of ideas, bruv. I don't know. You shouldn't allow to just be a football player like that. You should get assessed every 2 years, bruv. Assessed. Because once you're in this, there's man that are just skating by. Berbatov spun 20 cigarettes a day and Berbatov would have spun Willian's jaw. At least he done something once a match. What's Willian doing, blood? I'm not even hating now. It's got to the point where don't just come Arsenal no more. Understand that what the club is. We're some fake big club pretending. So when you come and you try and pretend, you're going to have to get hotted now, bruv, because the football ain't good enough. Maybe the Arteta master plan is to get relegated so Kroenke will sell the club a lie, Tom. And the thing is with an owner, we can't hate blood. I mean, owner and managers. Once you're hired, you're hired. He hired you. You're not. No one's going to chat shit about him. All you're going to do is the best you can do. So any manager, therefore, they're out the question. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to be like, you know what? The guy who's giving me £7-8 million a year, he's a fucking cunt. No, that's not what they get paid for. David, no, Kroenke and the players need to go. Do you know what, blood? I love Lauren, blood. Because you know what she's saying? This got me vexed. Kroenke has to go. Yes, you don't need to put Arteta has to go, but he's a manager. No manager's going to be here for 20 years. Let's stop talking about the fucking manager. It's clear we want the best manager in the world. Yes. That doesn't mean Arteta needs to come and go in a disgrace. Blood. The owner, we need to use one of these managers one day soon to highlight this fucking owner. So that's why Lauren's saying this, and that's why she's a G. She knows more football than most fucking breaders, bro. Big up David Otolunji, though. Big up TOA. Kroenke, fuck off. Half work, every window. I'm done with it. Half work. Do you know what? Half. Do you know what, T? You're being cool there, blood. Half. Man's doing 1/8's work, bruv. Yes. Man like Dud, you know. I love it when Dud's in the building, blood. Big up man like Pistachio in that. Xhaka is the most disgraceful Arsenal player in history. He doesn't care. Also, Oba, he is a wash-up. You're hurt today, Ace Allen. I hear you. I don't think he's the most disgraceful player in that history. That's probably added by your blood. But fucking, do you know what I will give you? Yeah. Why are you choke slamming someone on this fucking pitch? But first thing, VAR's a joke. I've had enough of VAR, but that's not for today. But why are you choke slamming someone, bruv? The reason why you're apparently not sliding in, you're not going mental, you're not doing crazy balls, is he picked out a good couple balls today, Xhaka. He did. I was watching. I'm not saying he's brilliant, but bruv, he picked a couple balls out. Well, I was like, right, that was quick, bruv. Like, well played. And you're, why are you choke slamming a player? But bruv, do you know what? There's frustration in this bitch. There's frustration. That's why he told the fans to fuck off. He weren't talking to me, bruv. If you feel like he was talking to you, you're the issue, bruv. That's how I see it. But The guy's a player who's not ready. He's not good enough yet for the level that we want. Right now, he's good enough to be in Arsenal because we're not at the level we want. So do you know what? It's going to be frustrating, blood. The guy's been trying his best for fucking time. Yeah, I'm not saying he's good, but I'm saying trying his best for time, and all we're doing is gunning everyone. No one wants to improve the ting, blood. So what can I say? Can you change the direction from talking about AFTV to talking about the game today? Oh, blood, Josh, just for that, blood. I'll tell you what I want, blood. Don't ever do that to me, blood. You get me vexed. I'm talking about what I want. Doesn't matter what manager we have, yeah? Sack him, daddy. Dirty Melina. Bless up, Realist. Hope you're well, bro. Iron Grizzly. I've been better, bro. I've been better. Like I said, like our problems molded. Arsenal's problems changed a bit over the years. And look at this disrespect. Oh no, I'm not going to say it. But bruv, it's changed over the years. It was a bit more simple when Wenger first left. You would have said there was a system. We got a few silky, saucy players. There's a few relationships on the pitch. There's a good bit of chemistry. We add some 30 defenders to it. We replace everyone as needed, whether it's Monreal, get Bellerin a good competitor, get some creative midfielders. Aubameyang could do the job of striker for now. We slowly work Martinelli in. We buy more. If the job was done correctly, do you know where it all went wrong? When Emre come in and we said we need defenders, instead of just buying Koulibaly, just buying Upper Mangala, even fucking Maguire, do you know what they did? Blood, they went and got Socrates, Torreira, Guendouzi, blood. Players nobody knows. We fast forward a little bit more. It's Denis Suarez. What? Who the fuck is that, blood? We keep going. There's more to all this shit, blood. Nobody says Kroenke out because that doesn't sell, like getting the manager out. And the thing is, Joe, the JA, I think if they were smart, they could even make Kroenke out sell. Blood, they could do it. This is what's really pissed me off. These AFTV brothers could be legends, blood, like genuine people. Like, do you know what? Like, you actually said what I was thinking. You said what we felt. You said what's the truth, and you done it to help Arsenal. They could go down as like mini legends, blood. I don't know why they haven't fucking cottoned this yet. The team is capable of 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, whatever, but they are. What do you mean, Paul? It was a miracle that Wenger led a team like that and managed off get top 4, says Isa. Exactly. It takes managers' fucking prowess. It takes look how football's changed since Wenger's left alone, bruv. It's changed. This beautiful football's dying, blood. Lauren Wood, Robbie is a massive problem, saying to all the men in his fan cams, he's got to go now, surely. Exactly, Lauren. That's what they do. He's been doing it. When it started, he was doing it with the Wenger and Kroenke situation. He clocked that Ty and Claude was selling a lot. So he got Claude, 50-year-old fat white man, to shout at Ty, a 10-year-old small black man, little phrases like, it's people like you. That was a big thing for 6 months going around. Loads of people, my friends were showing me, oh, these brothers racist. This is when AFTV was coming up. There's all controversy. And then they realised, obviously, the banter wore off. And what happened is when Wenger started losing, Man U fans, Tottenham fans, City fans, Liverpool fans, Everton fans, Burnley fans, all the other fans would take the piss like you do in football. And they all started watching when we lose because everyone will say, we're just 4th, Wenger's fucking shit. Xhaka's dead, blood, you fucking. And the other fans watched AFTV and made them blow every time we lost. So in my previous video I made, check my previous videos out. You'll see, when Turkish says Emre's doing good, he got 90,000 views. When he said Emre needs to go, let's sack him now, he gets 290. You see the system? It's a big system of people. Big up Lauren, big up Retro Game. Big Son won't get Arsenal out of this mess, Kroenke out. No one's getting enough out of this mess. There is no mess. There's 20 teams in the Premier League, and there's about 16 of them that have got fucking better players than us. So you're going to end up like 17th, blood. Mathematically, blood. We got no source. We got no judge. We got nothing. What we got is troops making Arteta out tops. Arteta got put in the deep end. I don't think Arteta's under any illusions at all. I think he's the one who's doing the best. Yeah, Kroenke's a cunt, and these players, oh my god, these players, but they've been rich too long. You've been rich too long, blood. Too long. You've had this mentente, this dollar, this euro, this pound, way too long. It's the only thing. It's the only reason. It's the only reason that the man ain't got no man. Don't give a fuck no more, bruv. Fucking hell, David, calm down, blood. Don't come on no out thing. Stop it, blood. What's popping, my guys? Big up, fam. This is getting ridiculous. I'm gonna body Kroenke. A lie, blood. It's mad, bruv. It's mad. You're seeing some of the players want Arteta out, says the Argyle. Do you know what? Looking at the way they're playing, looking at what's going on, I couldn't argue with you, bro. I couldn't argue with you. I couldn't argue with you. But these players are fucking thick as shit, mate. Thick as shit. They don't care for Arsenal. Other clubs' players will get together for a common message, a common this, a common that. These players don't give a fuck about nothing, blood. They're just bashing off AFTV. 30 million. I can't wait for Chelsea. Fucking hell. We're fucked against Chelsea, bub. This club is finished, fam. Everyone needs to go from the top to the bottom. Might as well delete the club and start a new one. You know what, blood? You're right, bro. You're right. There is no this old Arsenal, this thing we're trying to get back. It is true. It's done. Put some respect. Kara name. Kara. Stand donkey out, blood. The process was to get into the top four to make more money, not to challenge for the league. The process was to get into the top four to make more money, not to challenge for leagues and UEFA Champions Leagues. Well, this is a big myth, isn't it? That's what AFTV or people will use. We need to get in the top four. This manager needs to get sacked. He's finished fifth. It's one place off. We're finished. Probably making hundreds of £1,000,000, hundreds of millions for over 20 years in a row. Wenger never got one penny repaid back to him. Did Robbie Claude, did anyone want to highlight that? Or are we making an out bandwagon? Are we going to talk about that we've got probably the shittest defence in the league? And we've got a team full up of a lot of suspect players. Why, for instance, have we settled with Pablo Mari and Gabriel Maglinas? We went through fucking Gabriel Palista. Who was the others? What I'm saying is are they any different to what we've been doing? Like, are they just tricking us? You're buying something and covering it in glitter and lying, and people are buying it, bro. Like I said, when Socrates came in, we had Socrates and Mustafi as a centre pairing. Yeah? Socrates and Mustafi. And Emre led us, blood, to a 22-match unbeaten run. And these fuckers didn't think to highlight we've had no defenders invested in 10, 15 years. Let's forget that. I know you've been watching my videos, Retro. The channel's been getting subs, says Josh. It's because I dropped 3 videos, Josh. They're the first 3 videos I've dropped since the channel's come back. Like, I need, well, I don't want to start gassing, but obviously I need the time to make the videos. I wish they didn't close my channel, but they did, blood, so we've got to build it back up. Didn't we want Dragstar and Mbappe and the other top ballers? But Kroenke said, nah, here's check only. You remember that year certified beast, didn't it? And then what happened the next year? Leicester won the league. Along the way, they spent 220 million. Kante, Mahrez. Who was the third player they bought? I was talking with my dad the other day. Kante, Mahrez. Who was the third player that Leicester bought? Just out of curiosity, I forgot. But they spent 220 drillies. Kroenke out the worst Arsenal I've ever seen in my life. Let me just, I heard a noise, brother. I got to check. That's man's got a fundy wundy ding dong. Oh my days, it is as well. Is that, who is that? Is that man like Daniel? Always coming to save Realist arse, blood. I swear, is that my Don Daniel? Let me just check. Sorry, people. It is as well. Oh, it's anonymous. But I've got a feeling it's Daniel. I can smell it, blood. Blood. That's too much. I have got a good base. I'm not going to lie, blood. You lot are genius, blood. I'm not going to lie. Daniel, if that was you, which I think it was you, I don't know. It says anonymous, but big it up, blood. Big up the donations, people. Keeps me going. You get me? Kroenke out, the worst Arsenal I've ever seen in my life. Do you know what? It probably is. And we had Bentner, Djurud and Shamak playing at one point, bruv. It's the energy, it's the common goal, it's the common dream. At the end of the day, I saw a stat today, 217 games at Highbury, and we've had 217 games at the Emirates. Blood, we've won more games at the Emirates. We've got more points at Emirates. So everyone's saying we was brilliant at the Highbury. What's happened? Blood, we're actually, per points, we're better now. But like I've been saying for 10 fucking years, blood, it's no good standing still and maintaining your shit position and maybe dropping a little bit when everybody around you's been improving. 10 years. So yeah, we've got the same stats as we was at Highbury, the same points, this and that. But City have spent 1.5 billion since then. United have spent 1.4 billion since then. Chelsea have spent 1.45 billion since then. Arsenal are still in the red, bro. We haven't spent one penny. And I can guarantee these are the little things that are going to correlate and make sense to the truth. This is the fact of football. It's like our legs in fire and we laugh at the man who slipped. A lie, Dirty Melina. I've got that video you sent me as well, Dirty Melina. I'm going to have to do a video about it. You was on Lee's chat. It is funny. Don Juan, we get idiots like Lee Gunner destroying the club and he claims to support. And you know what? The reason why people think I haven't gone after Lee as much as I should, because at least the guy's doing it in front of his laptop in his fucking yard, bro. If people want to click and watch, that's their problem. When you're going outside the stadium, rallying up thousands of people and creating a fuckery, I have to get involved. I've got to fight fire with fire. But he's in his yard saying his thing. So if I want, I'll cuss him when I feel like it. And I'll hear about you doing Arteta out and I'll make a video about you. But it's free speech. You're in your yard. You're a dickhead. You're a bonehead. But there's a difference as well to him and AFTV. They're both... AFTV created him. But they're all pussy holes, blood, is all I can say. Daniel says, sent you something. Daniel, you're too much of a G, bro. I appreciate it, bro, yeah? Keeping that GoFundMe alive and that. Mad love for that, bro. Mad love for that, Daniel, bro. Like, I don't deserve it, blood. Easy Realist. Did you hear what Patrick Vieira said when Thierry Henry watching Arsenal and sees Xhaka wearing the armband? Henry turns the game off. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Thierry Henry, you always Evra's a donut for saying it out loud. But do you know what? It's the truth. Look, I'm not going to sit here. People know my thoughts on Xhaka. I'm not that kind of person. I don't like it. I don't get, like, I'm not, do you know, you get fans that will critique, and then I'm not going to be happy about making an hour video slagging the man off. We should have highlighted what we need in our midfield now. The kind of player we want, the kind of player we need. We should have replaced it a long time ago and sent Xhaka on his way. Such as Mustafi. I personally believe we could do much better than Bellerin. There's a lot. But do you know what? This is why I tried to highlight the truth along the way. Perez will come out and say the owners ain't good enough, we need better. Ian Wright will say it 5 minutes before sucking Robbie off. Yeah, Thierry Henry always hints at it, but obviously he's hired by Sky. He's got to come correct. But that's just another little subliminal there of he's letting you know. He's not, I'm sure he's not disrespecting Xhaka in that way. He's just telling it how it is, bruv. Like, you're not captain material, bro. We're not going to move forward, bro. Not for Arsenal, but nobody cares. DT spent 2 years. 2 years defending Xhaka. 2 years. 2 years. Finally, when Wenger went, he admitted it. Said the guy's not good enough. But you've just sacrificed Wenger over it for fucking 10 years. Emery wanted Zaha, Upamecano, Fabinho, Partey, and someone else, I think. He only got 2 players he wanted, Guendouzi, Saliba. Imagine Partey and Fabinho in the midfield, sick midfield. And it's like, I don't think he wanted Saliba, because why would you want someone that you're never going to see? He hasn't even so much as smelt one of Saliba's farts. So it's like, do you know what I'm saying? Mad. Do we blame the players or the manager? Says Dirty Melina. Oh, are you mad? Lackluster performance. Fucking, like, if you're saying which one of the other, I'm blaming the owner. But today, if I was going to go in that pitch and start chatting shit, bro, I'm not seeing enough energy and drive and passion out of these players. The Arsenal women's team, when I watch them, there's fucking passion in their blood. Like, I'm being real and I'm not mocking it. I'm not mocking it. So, players is I'm gonna player before I've gone Arteta. Uber TV Golden Boy, I would have Vardy over Aubameyang. Unpopular, but he gets the job done. Age is just a number. I really like Vardy. Aubameyang is an absolute brilliant finisher. He can really change something. He could change in a moment. He could change the way you're looking at this game and what can happen in the outcome. But I'll take Giroud over Vardy as well, bro. Just for the style of Arsenal and everything that's going on. We don't have a number 9. I'll take Martial, blood, as a number 9. I'll take Martinelli. But you know what? It's always going to come back to a midfield that's not creating wingers. Wing backs, you can't wing back, if that's even the term, blood. Tierney's all right. He's getting up there. He's trying his best as well. But there's no one even in the box that can get their ball and get their heads on the ball. So it's a mess. What is this, you guys? 30 watching and only 4 likes. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, blood. Couldn't give a left nut, Tom. You get me? All the people I want here are here. Dirty Molina, the players, and 3 managers now. Do you see what I'm saying, though, Molina? That's Lauren's trying to point out. Just like, who's the problem? But we can go through this cycle 100 times. Maybe it's the real problem. I will always support Arsenal, but I've given up watching them while we have Stan in charge. Do you know what? I gave up years ago, bruv, when we had Javinho. I used to call it the gravity fight in Arsenal. And fucking... I had to get back involved like 3, 4, 5 years ago, whenever, because I've got to document this. I've got to document it because people destroyed Wenger, bruv. Destroyed North London in the way. Which manager do you want? Doesn't matter, bruv. I told you, innit? Once we got rid of Wenger, it's Luis Enrique. That's the only manager I want. Only manager that ticks every box. Oh, let's get Allegri. But he's known for his counter-style play, which is sometimes can even be classified as parking the bus, bruv. That don't fit with Arsenal. I'm not saying he's not a good manager, but we can't just say names. We've surely got to pick someone who's going to reflect what you want. Otherwise, you'd just be screaming out. So we're never getting what we want. Arsenal's finished now. There's not even a manager for the job. It's not even possible now. Because who's going to, like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with Xhaka and a 35-year-old Aubameyang, bruv? Kigo says, I was discussing with a fan of Lee Gunner about how Stan is the problem. Then Leo Lee Gunner said, Stan has spent the second most in the world since 2018. Only United have spent more. Greenies, man. Oh, is it? Is that what he said? Yeah, bro, he don't know what he's saying, though. These brothers don't know what they're saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's spent more. He's spent more. How can that be? How can that be when we bought Denis Suarez, everyone was leveling up? Everyone was spending 150 mil. We bought Peter Cech. Because these brothers just type in stuff. They type it in the internet. 72 for Pepe. Okay. It's 88 for this. Yeah, bruv. Cool. It's all a joke. They just say stuff. Watch one of my videos of Lee, yeah? And he was saying Stan Kroenke was the problem. He had to do that to blow. Arteta's inexperienced. Yeah, I agree. You can't get experience without doing it. We're shopping in Oxfam instead of the Apple store. I expect the loss these days, says Andrew. Me and Guna for Live TV actually laughing when Aubameyang finally scored today. Fucking hell. At least he finally did, though. Wenger's biggest mistake is he didn't speak out against the board. He took all the blame. And Daniel, it don't matter how we look at it, bro. You can't get that job and start talking about the owner. They hired you. Everyone, that's going to be their biggest mistake. Look at the stuff Arteta's saying. It's always going to be their biggest mistake, unfortunately. Shagging my doctor is more interesting than watching. I should think so too, blood. Turkish is another one. Flip. Oh, he's the biggest one, not another one. Sonny says he'll keep Arteta. Blood, don't mention that Brenda's name on this. Cold, rainy nights next year. Callum O'Connor, new to your channel and love it, bro. Big up yourself, Callum. It's a shame, bro, that you couldn't be joining a big ass channel. You know what I'm saying? But here we are where we are. Robbie licking his lips, a lie. Deep throating DT and troops. Hey, Salad. Arteta is way out his depth. I would never wanted him in the first place. That's true. Once the biggest one of the biggest crimes is keeping Xhaka and Luis. Also, Stan Kroenke out, the biggest dickhead on the earth. Yep. And I can guarantee to you that there's more going on with Xhaka. There's no way every manager's coming in and says he loves Xhaka. The owners are saying Xhaka is staying here. Point blank. You get rid of someone like that in the midfield, at least he's a consistent. He's someone who's always there, face you recognise, matching week out, week out. If he goes, we'd have to spend real money. He's got a good few years in him, let's say Xhaka. That's what's really going on, bruv. That is what's really going on. Do you think a manager can go to Tottenham and not use Kane? Have you lost your mind? Owners get involved now, bro. You're never too good to go down. Leeds, Forest, Villa. And what did they have in common? They all had a bad ownership. AFTV out. Retro Gamer. It's real. It's real. I got to be real. I feel like us getting relegated is something that's got to happen this season. I know it sounds bad. I don't want it, but I'm saying, bro, with 3 managers in, it's not like we had Sean Dyche as manager. It's not like we had Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Brother, we had Wenger for 20 years. The biggest signing you got was 40 M's, bruv, on shitty, Mesut, Google-eyed Ozil. No one cares, though. No one cares. The AFTV have hijacked this thing. Aubameyang is dead. Can't even excuse the run of bad performances. Prove he was all ammunition we had last season. He was all the ammunition we had last season. Yeah, no, you're right, Andrew. You're right, bro. You're always going to come undone when you're relying on such little. It happened with Van P. The only difference was with Van Persie, he didn't have off days. And 2, we did have a bit more around. We had the Wenger style football going on. Because arguably, we didn't have a much better team, did we? Mertesacker, Koscielny, Gibbs, Wilshere, Walcott. But Wenger done a thing, of course. Robbie getting everyone mad on AFTV for views. Robbie is so transparent. Yeah, he's a cunt, bruv. That's why. Fat Robbie, blood. Man never saw a penny before AFTV in his life. That's why he was doing videos. 1 sniff, 2 sniff. Margaret, call out Maggie. Call out Maggie. He's been sucking dick to blow for years. And it's happened eventually. Allowed to cast your opinion. Managers not working, they are. Not working. The players' body language, tell it. Tea leaf, shit, man. Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But the thing is as well, that's not legal. What I'm saying is that's not legit. Oh, we don't like the manager. You know what? We down tools. We don't like the manager. Let's down tools. Let's walk with our heads down. This and that don't work. That still comes back to the players for me. I hope Arteta goes to Barcelona and does well. Fucking hell, David, bruv. Iron Grizzly 83, an owner that does not care, an inexperienced manager, half a squad of players that are not good enough, and a divided fan base. Relegation. Fucking hell. Blood, I ain't divided. I'm telling you straight. I'm not divided, but F a free world. League are so angry about the manager when he's a novice. Was he ever going to succeed with these shit owners? Oh, bro, do you really? It doesn't matter who was the manager, bro. Someone's going to come in. Straight away they come in. The Arsenal team's not going to be good because they're taking it from the previous regime. They're going to lose matches. What happens when they lose matches? They're fucking shit. It's a system. It's nothing but a system that's been created. Get me? What are you going to do? If you've got an owner that don't want to invest and you're buying lesser players, fewer players, might I add, go and have a look how many players Man United and Chelsea have bought in the last 5 years. Yeah? There's up like 15 to 20. We've bought like 6, bruv. So understand, we're doing everything less. If you've got an owner that don't want to invest, this is what's going to happen, bro. What can I say? What can I say? With this shit that's going on, the Kroenkes has nothing to hide behind now, except for AFTV Aldenwald. This is what they hide behind it. We are shy, so he has to put his hand in his deep pockets and buy players. No, bro, they've done it before. A big protest was on the verge of happening. My videos were getting 10,000 views. The Everton match, bare players went there. Fans said, AFTV out. Turkish said, I'm not investing. We're not buying no tops. Kroenke out. Then they bought Pepe. They done a video. Said, you know what? He bought Pepe, so I bought all the tops. Yeah. Buying Pepe was enough for Turkish and his protest to stop. This is the logic of these people. Pepe. I told man, Pepe ain't saying nothing. I told man Partey. Do you know what it is though? This is how I know man just talk about football. How are you talking about a player? I said to you, is the player good? You don't say, yeah. I'm saying, blood, have you not been watching? Yeah, but he's a Diego Simeone's fucking Atletico Madrid team. Yeah, but blood, he was subbed in every fucking game, blood. Like, that's Partey, sorry. But I'm saying, I can see a player. When everyone says he's sick, I don't know what players are thinking. We haven't bought one sick player for years. Martinelli's the only sick player we've got. Why does Kroenke get an inexperienced manager? Fucking hell, David. The questions you ask sometimes, David, brother, it's like you're trying to get me vexed. Lauren Woods, Arteta is a puppet to control the fans, should go with the players, and Kroenke, along with Edu and the board, everything is to be eliminated as Kroenke is corrupt. Kroenke has corrupted everything. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. Lauren Woods, Arteta is a puppet to control the fans. To control the fans, should go with the players and Kroenke alone. David, because Kroenke don't want to spend money to get the best. Exactly. It's clear anyway. Everyone knows that. It's bait, bro. You want the best. You got to spend, innit? And you get the best results. Burnley, you know. Kroenke didn't pick our team. Kroenke, actually, he did. What are you talking about, 30 million? No, he did pick the team, blood. He did. Every single player there. Even the people who cut the grass, bruv. He even picked them. Wenger the problem. Emery the problem. Now Arteta. Is it not the players, or even worse, the owners? Definitely, blood. I will give players their due. There's a lot of players ain't good enough. Combine them together as a squad of 11, you're not good enough for definite. But I ain't gonna start gunning you when, do you know what I mean? You can't all be Michael Jordan, blood. I don't expect you to be. Some of you are shit. What can I do? Wenger for the rest, I'll bring Wenger back for another 5 years, blood. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and just start talking what everyone else wants to hear. I didn't want Wenger to go. I'm being real. I think he should still be here now, blood. I'm being real. I don't care what anyone thinks. That's my personal belief. For Arsenal to be in its best shape with an owner like this that's fucking it, you need a man in charge that knows exactly what I on. Exactly. Do you think it's a coincidence that Ferguson leaves United, Wenger leaves Arsenal, and both clubs are going down fucking hill, blood? I don't get these Arsenal fan TV fanboys who think Kroenke will invest in a top manager. I know, Kango. I know. They've been sucking Robbie off too long, blood. Wenger was the greatest, and he was never back and still managed to get us in the Champions League. I know, bruv. I just wanted to see the day where he got the money he earned. He turned Arsenal from he'd made bare dough. Give the guy a bit of dough and let's see what's pop, bruv. He refused Barcelona, Real Madrid, France, Bayern Munich. Every top team he refused to manage to stay at this pile of shit. 30 million. Imagine AFTV. Oh, they'll love it. They'll love it. They'll blow again. To get another there'll be subs coming out of Robbie's arsehole, bro. 30 million. Kroenke hired this manager. No. By extension, he's picking the team and dropping us points. Yeah, he's been doing it for years. He only picked these guys because they're smart. He knows these lot are going to turn on fucking Arteta before anything else. That's the one thing I'll give the Kroenke Foundation. Don't ever disrespect them for not knowing nothing. They're fucking smart, blood. Like, it's very rare. It's probably true. Everyone's smarter than me. But it's rare I'll admit it. Them motherfuckers are smart, blood. Very smart. Andrew, unthanked plans. So where's it going for life, blood? Sad figures, as fans, we can scream Kroenke out as much as we want, but we'll never get heard. Always drowned out by the clowns. That's brilliantly said there, Andrew. I watched yours and his video earlier as well. Robbie voted the transfer window 8 out of 10. Here's a problem: when somebody on the channel brings up Kroenke, he changes the subject. And this is the thing, Lauren Wood. I'm pissed that my other channel's gone because it did explain. I had videos explaining every step. But yeah, you're right. Fucking, of course he changes the subject. If you talk about Kroenke too much, you don't even let you on the show. Why did Arsenal Fan TV change their name to AFTV on a Baku team? Yeah, that's why, bruv. But yeah, you're right, Lauren. Kroenke didn't hire Arteta. He did. Kroenke didn't hire. Who did then? But 30 million to stop it anyways. I'll block you today, but just for 5 minutes. Oh, it was Edu and Vinny. I thought you were just trying to fuck about. No. Who are Edu and Vinny, blood? Arsenal fans are delusional. Arsenal are a real mess. Listen. Adrian, yeah? No one ain't fucking deluded round here. We know we're a mess round here, blood. Edu out, says Ace. Stan out, then Stan's yes man. LG's the sellout. Yeah, exactly dirty. My Donny. Bumbleclad. Guendouzi scored a banger today. Is it? Yeah. Gwenny Ding Dong. Remember when AFTV compared Shaka to Pogba and Alonso? Oh, and Xabi Alonso. Did they, Rob? I don't. Lauren Wood, Robbie is deluded. Apparently, Pepe is a disgrace for the head brush. Wait. Lauren Wood, LD and Guna says Robbie is deluded. Apparently, Pepe, a disgrace for that headbutt, but he read his heart for Shaka grabbing someone by the neck. Yeah, bro, they're just making videos. No one's a disgrace. And it's passionate football, bro, isn't it? People get punched sometimes during the game. It's part of the game. It's bad mistakes. Klopp ain't dragging Xhaka, Hector, Mustafi, El Neni to fourth. So how am I expecting a new manager to do that when we ain't going to be able to get Brendan Rodgers, let alone an elite manager? Exactly, JD. What Klopp would have done is he would have come in, started kicking ball with the squad, seen who was worth it, who was not. He's like, you know what? Keeping Reece Nelson, keeping Eddie Nketiah, keeping Martinelli. We're going to use Aubameyang. We're going to keep Bellerin. We're going to use Tierney. And he's like, we're going to fucking out Mustafi, out David Luiz, out Xhaka, out this guy, out that guy. We only got Dani Ceballos because Carrasco didn't want to come. Do you not remember that? We were shopping in China, blood. We was actually shopping in China. Would you drop Aubameyang? I think he takes a lot away from the team. He does bag the goals, though, but I would have tried it already by now. The different system and bring Amber on at 70 minutes and just say to him, look, blood, I've had enough. Like, I would like to create a team system. Willian, is she height? Luis has fallen out of the manager. Well, where did he fall out of? His arse, blood. Why has Sanelli, Edan, Michelinta all fouled? Blame the owners. It's true, though. And why does AFTV not want to talk about it? Why does no one want to talk about it? There's a big problem at the top, bruv. El Dianguna, they pissed the fuck out of me. Do you know what I'm saying, Lauren? Don't blame him. Kroenke's the main issue. Lauren Wood, 100. Does anyone remember what happened with Blackburn Rovers when the Venkies brought them back in 2010? I don't know the ins and outs, but they've sucked the life out of them, haven't they? I would play the youth. Balogun on coat. Blood. You're going to see more and more youth names getting spoken about anyway because that's what they want. David Ottolungic, K on the K. Doubt Kroenke knew we played today. A lie. Hey, remember what Troop said? When I go to America, I'm going to protest in the stadium, blood. Yeah, bro, for cheaper hot dogs, not for anything else. We need Sam Allen. Oh, stop it, dirty. Yo, my G, you good, brother? Yes, Guna for life. I hope you're good. Why has Sanelli, Edu, and Michelinta all fouled? And blame the owner. Lauren Wood, anyone who gave the window an 8 out of 10 is a donkey. Needed 3 mids, a right back, and a backup left back. Listen, AFTV was doing videos thanking Kroenke about 2 months ago, saying, well done, Stan Kroenke, you finally got it right. So why are you selling Arteta out tops now? A week later, blood? Pussy holes. Adrian, of course, he don't. He'll be chilling at home, smoking his Cubans. A lie. You know what? I need to go and read that one again. Oh, yeah, definitely, blood. He's probably got crack cocaine in them Cubans as well. Carragher spits on kids. Jamie spitting Carragher. Sent you some dingo dollars. Have you sent dollars as well, Soti? God, man's balling out. Let me check my thing. Oh, was it you, Daniel? I got you mixed up with someone else. I thanked somebody else for your P. That's a liberty, isn't it? One sec, let me check. Wait a sec, that's not right. I'm sure it was. So 2 people have said that now, but I've only got 1 come through. Why is that, blood? Let me see all these things. Fuck knows, bro. Maybe he's going to come through later, one of them. Big up my dons, though. Yeah, no, it means a lot, blood. It means a lot still. I've got to jump back onto this thing. 80, 90, 20. Oh, maybe I did get it. Was it on 90 or 100? I can't remember. Big up yourself, though, 30. My Don. Mad love, bro. Mad love. Much appreciated on that. Did you hear Evra's comment? What about Thierry Henry and Xhaka and that? Someone told me still. And do you know what? Good, bruv. Good. It's the same old shit. I don't think that's good, though, blood, for Xhaka to hear that, but it's the truth, bruv. The Kroenkes are as clueless as the Venkis. Louis fallen out with the manager. Good, bruv. I've just deeped. We have 3 right backs and 1 left back. Who's the 3 right backs? Soars. Oh, what, you're counting Ainsley? Is it you're counting Ainsley? Don't ever count Ainsley. And then Tierney's on the left as a 1. We're shits, bruv. We're shit. Samuel walked out and went to Man City, bruv. He walked out, one of the best right backs in the league. He just walked out when we didn't care, blood. We did not care. And we didn't even replace it with nothing. Frankie, Kroenke isn't clueless, bro. He knows exactly what he's doing. All the money for it. A lie. That's true, 30. That is true. Pick up your donation, blood. My Don. If I owned the whole house, I'll send you one now, blood. Robbie will counter his bank balance at midnight after that defeat. Don't worry, though, that everyone will see everyone will see the truth in the end. Maybe Xhaka wanted an extra long Christmas. Everyone's going to see it. It's all televised, bro. The truth will be televised. Everyone's going to see this, no matter how long they hide on this. With people, it'll probably be by the time Robbie's dead, but they'll clock what he's done to this club, bro. Why is Mustafi dropped? Because he's shit, bro. Come on, Con. Daniel, that's true, you know. That Lauren, love refer to Don's comment. Maybe Xhaka wanted the extra long Christmas. Daniel, that's true, you know. Oh, yeah, it was a bit sly the way he chokeslammed, man. But either way, he's got an extra long Christmas now, bro. Arteta is doing the best out of everyone. No, dude, be real. He's doing just as bad. Kroenke is the main problem, but Arteta isn't a blameless saint. He could have given young players a chance today. Why, bruv? Why would you give young players a chance? Against Burnley, you get slapped, blood. Don't get gassed because of Europa. Because you can score. Europa's full of shit. This is what people haven't clocking. That's all that's really going on here. And it's been going on for 2-3 years. We're not finishing in top 4, blood. We don't have the team. It's impossible. What we're really doing is trying to win the Europa. Get a bit of P, get in the Champions League, get a bit of P, do 1 or 2 investments and somehow wish and suck on the star, suck on the cock of a star and wish that we spin that into some form of top 4 continuousm. But bruv, we're not, this league ain't even real. This league is like Narnia. Go and smoke a DMT bong, blood, when you're playing in the league. It's not real. We're only here for Europa. No one's really trying a thing. There's nothing to do. It's not Arteta, Joseph. Once Dirty Stan Parasite leaves, I want all the toxic AFTV guys out. No lie. I was discussing with a fan of Lee Gunner about how Stan is the problem. Then Lee Alcoholic Gunner said Stan has spent the second. Yeah, you said, Craig. You said, bud. Dirty Millionaire says, Lauren, is this the worst you've seen Arsenal? Well, I actually do know. I know Lauren's age, blood. So I can probably confidently say, yeah, this is the worst that she's seen Arsenal. The real Arsenal. When Xhaka dashed the armband away, he disrespected the badge. No, blood, he didn't. That should have been it. Get rid. He was a liability from the start. Players are just not good enough for our club. That I agree with. His players ain't good enough for the club. I don't think he disrespected the badge. To me, we're all in our own. Like, bruv, our reality is our reality. Yours is yours, mine is mine. Like, we can talk about it and see what we think. Blood, it was at a point where AFTV were making videos every day saying, hey, Xhaka's a dickhead, Emery's a dickhead, Arsenal are shit, we're all cunts. And he said, fuck them, blood. Yeah, he was talking to the AFTV lot. I don't care. He definitely watched my video as well, fact. But yeah, big up Xhaka, bruv, for that. Because I agree with him. Fuck these fans, bruv. I want to see the young players get a chance at this point rather than seeing these lose the senior players all the time. I hear you there, Joseph. Bit of innovative, but you got to expect, yeah, Joseph. You got to be real. When you put the youngers on, we ain't just going to lose 1-0 like we did today. It would have been 4-1, blood, or 4-0. That's what happens. That's the only fuckery with that. Gabriel Maglas apologised. Apologised, blood. Go and punch Kroenke up, blood. Remember, we wanted Xhaka over Kante. Oh, dirty Molina, don't you start. Yeah. We wanted Pepe over Zaha as well, didn't we? We didn't want Mbappe. We didn't want Mbappe. We didn't want him. We didn't want him. We wanted Socrates, blood. Dirty Molina, of course. We've been going backwards and backwards ever since I was born. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm talking about the moonwalk, blood. Gabriel is a clown. Who? Gabriel Maglinas? No, blood. He ain't a clown, but at the end of the day, we've got dead players, blood, so people are going to stand out. Like, Arteta wanted Kroenke out. Do you know what I'm saying, KO? Hope you're good, bro. Yeah. Ooh. Remember, Emery wanted Luis Suarez, but chose Denis Suarez in the end. Oh my God! I do remember that, blood. I do remember. So, can you remember when we was going to buy Denis Suarez and win the fucking league? And Kroenke offered £1. Obviously, it was Wenger who said it because owners don't talk. Everyone blamed Wenger, bruv. Everyone blamed Wenger for the amount of money offered. Imagine that. That's how dumb AFTV are. Lauren, how are we going to cope in the Championship? Bro, we'll get relegated again. We can't handle that football. But we won't get relegated. I think. AR, no, at Highbury we won 5 leagues. What? Oh, what are you talking about? Is that back in the day, bruv? AR, no, at Highbury we won 5 leagues back to back at one point. I know what I'll take at this point. Fucking hell, Joseph. That's heartbreaking just hearing that, bro. I do only deal with my life and that. I do like history in that, but I ain't going to go back 100 years. But blood, I'm going to Google that later. 5 back to back. Bro, we couldn't even get head back to back now, bro, 5 times. Dirty Molina says he's still home. Yeah, bro. Okay, can I just say something, people? There's some names I'm not putting on my screen no more. So always do the code name, yeah? Peanut Head's Peanut Head. Drunkard Bread is the Drunkard Breader. The spot on the head. You know what I mean? All these things, because I'm not promoting people's channels. The sooner we raise again, the sooner AFTV dies. Is there anyone real on AFTV? Well, Turkish tries, but you can't try to be real. So no, he's not. No, there isn't. There isn't, blood. Sorry, blood. What do you want me to lie, blood? I can't lie. I'm not sacrificing my own soul for these brothers. Ace Allen, watch a Bruce Rioch game. Can you see you scoring in a game, let alone winning it? A lie? Can't even imagine scoring that. Yeah, Henry said he couldn't stand seeing Xhaka as the captain of the Arsenal. Fucking hell. Well done, Thierry Henry. Fucking prick. Why don't someone come and talk about the owner? Why do people keep making controversy statements, hyping up shit that means nothing? All right, Xhaka ain't good enough. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Yeah? There's bare players that ain't good enough. So should we keep attacking them one by one and getting them replaced? Isn't that, or should we go to the owner and point in the direction and say, do you know what? Who keeps getting players that are not at the worthy level that the fans require? Daniel, don't wait. You'll be there your whole life, bruv. Gabriel Maglas cares about the club. I like Gabriel Maglas. Laura Woods is an idiot on TalkSport. Don't ever talk about Miss Wood like that. She's my don. But is there another one on the internet? I mean, on the radio, you're saying Alex Scott is dating Arteta. She ain't, bad. It's ironic, but if Arsenal becomes successful, AFTV will die. Well, they'll always keep going. You can't kill nothing these days, blood, unless you chop it up. But blood, yeah, they'll definitely thrive of negativity. That's a fact. I have the real Arsenal. In fact, that is when it supported Arsenal. Watching Arsenal woman team gives me more satisfaction. A lie? Nah, bruv. Saka was the only one in the middle today with a little bit of burst, a little bit of pip, successful. That's something I realised today watching as well. Why is it? Like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know I'm being rude about it because I feel like I'm boring players. But, blood, you know, we haven't got one player in our team that can dribble with the ball successfully. They can't dribble. Well, we've got no one who can play football, basically. Who can actually, in our midfield, Saka was the only one who can move like 10 steps with the ball. Mate, everything is relative. Are the players to blame? Yes, partly, but Arteta is also at fault for applying ineffective tactics as well in a relative and yeah. But Joseph, you've been saying this all the time, bruv. You've clearly got something against Arteta, blood. You clearly want to get on it. You're not understanding what I'm saying to you, bruv, and you're never gonna. I've clocked. You will never understand, but that's cool because you're on an out team or manager. Klopp, once he comes to this team, after 6 months in, just like when Arteta was there, 6 months into it, they would have started replacing players and doing stuff, bruv, yeah? Not buying players they've been linked to for a whole year and a half. Part A had nothing to fucking do with Arteta. But we're not going to, no one can see none of this. Saka is one of our only players who create anything. We have just overplayed him. Yeah, I agree with you, Guna, for life. No one can even dribble with the fucking ball. Saka stood out for the simple fact he can run with the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? I have the real Arsenal. In fact, that is when I supported Arsenal. Christmas is ruined. Ugh, I fucking hate Christmas anyway, bruv. Ever since me and my bitch fucked up, it's all gone wrong. Wagwan, bonjour, monsieur Realist. Is that how you say monsieur? Monsieur Realist. Big up for Ellis Mitchell. If we sack the manager, it will be 3 managers in 3 years since Wenger, but it's the manager's fault, not the owner. I like that comment. Blood. I'll take a picture of that for a future video, blood. Arsenal is a really Arsenal is a really good day. I can do that tomorrow. And do we need some help on that day? And do we need some help on Sunday? Or do we need some time to get to the class I have to get to work? You're on one today, aren't you, Dirty? Dirty Bertie Molina. 1 second, let me just check this. But, Curtis, why are they doing this to me? Certy, you said Daniel got me. Man, Certy's dough hasn't come through. Oh, it might have been yours, or you might have had the name Daniel. Is that why? Oh, scene. Blood, I'm such a money fiend, innit? I'm moving like AFTV, blood. We should have kept Torreira. Nah, bruv. Torreira is dead. Now he's not here, I can say it. The guy's dead, bruv. It's net spent because we can't sell for shit. Wait. JA says it's net spend because we can't sell for shit. Every time sells well, but Arsenal, which is why we are not spending high. Sorry, bruv. I didn't read that right, did I? White Yardy on AFTV, Khalid saying Arteta out, and you got Lee Judges saying Arteta on thin ice. But that's what Lee Judges is bar. He said the same about Unai Emery. I've done a video, but they closed my channel down. Unai Emery on thin ice. Yeah? Well, why do you look like a warlock from Lord of the Rings, blood? Yeah? About you that are on thin ice. People are slowly cottoning on to the truth, and people will see the truth. I sent you a message on Winster Ding Dong. I don't know where my phone is, blood. I'll check it. Right, 1 sec. Oh, I thought I was going to fall off my thing then. Oh, wow. I missed bare messages, blood. Oh, wait a sec. Guna Drill. That's who sent me the dingo dollar, you know. Let me just... Guna Drill, Maya G. You didn't have to, bro. That's mad love for that, blood. Mad respect, bro. Thank you. I get baffled about names because people got different names on the fucking... Wait a sec. Oh, look at this, blood. Freddie Lumberg has warned club chiefs that too many of the Arsenal squad don't care and their attitude is unlikely to improve with the appointment of Mikel Bomboclat Arteta. So if everyone you keep saying, oh, it's not the players, you gotta blame Arteta. It's not the players. I tell you now, it's not the players. Oh, someone sent me a video of this plonker. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, look, it's this little prick. Look at this. You got Sonny. Look, Arteta out. Sonny hasn't even got a channel, but he's going on the Football Terrace channel. Someone who he cusses. I've got messages of Sonny saying the Football Terrace spread is a pagan. He's a cunt. When I went in his house, I stole stuff from it. I took a shit in his toilet and didn't flush it. He's a fucking cunt. His house is worth 600 grand. He never wants to do a video with me. Blood. But you're on his channel saying Arteta out, but you don't even have a channel. You made a channel and sold it for £2,000 to Lev. Now he's changed your channel to Arsenal Lounge, and he's got his own channel called Donkey Lounge. And blood, you sold your channel for 2 bags, and now you're saying Arteta out. So you're clearly only in it for the dough. Brother, these guys are waste. Oh, look at that. How perfect that is. Look. Sonny a flip from this. You should keep Sonny off the channel. He's never coming on this channel, bruv. Not after he's doing transvestite stuff, bruv. Sorry, you can't come on my videos, but I ain't on that tranny thing. Net figure is a nonsense figure. It does not take into account ability to negotiate. Many times get big money for bad players. Many teams get big money for bad players. It's more regular than we realise. Sorry, net figure is a nonsense figure. No, that's not fair though. That's the most important one, blood. But I hear you, Joseph. But Ozil playing against the manager. Fuck Ozil, blood. All right, mate. Football with brownies? Yes, football with brownies, my Don. I ain't got Twitter, bruv. So at the moment, I'm struggling to invite people on. But yeah, Xhaka is anything but consistent. If he's consistent, he's consistently terrible. I agree with you, bro. He's not a great player, but he brings an aerial threat. And he has done a few bits and bobs that have helped along the way. But yeah, when that's in your middle of your pitch, that's what you're going to get them kind of results. Brownie, what was the Cardiff score? Joseph Rasico, you're right, bro. And the owners don't only fall to spend when we need it. They don't have any ambition to succeed, and that is why Arsenal are fading. Yeah, exactly, Jar. Jar, not. Oh, what does that drunken brother know, bruv? Man washes in vodka, bruv. And sucks Turkish off. Lee Gunner says, Piers, no, fuck all about football. Lee Gunner says, Piers, no, fuck all about football. The same man he calling out is the guy that won a World Cup while Lee been going red with daytime drink. Those idiots on AFTV telling people we stand by Wenger out. He was part of bringing the club down. When defending Wenger and criticising Kroenke. Bro, this is what they do. This is why I had to start revealing the truth. But it's going to take more than just me because they keep closing the Don down. Do you know what I'm saying? But my mate Richard, who is a great football manager, I think he is a good shout as the next Arsenal next manager. Lots of players must be sold to give the new manager at least a chance. Yeah, but think about what you're saying, bro. Why do you need to sell? Why do you need to sell Giroud because you need a Aubameyang? Why do you need to sell this to get that? Why do you sell? It's because you're not serious. You don't have to sell a player to get a player, blood. Let's get it right. You only need to do that if you've got a squad of Galacticos, blood. 22, absolute fucking bad man. Yeah? But you don't need to sell to buy. You don't need to sell Giroud to get Aubameyang. Just buy a fucking Aubameyang. You don't need to get rid of Koscielny, get rid of Sanya, get rid of all these to buy one defender. That's a myth. That's a weapon they use against us. Sounds dumb, but it's the best thing for us going down. It will be force these dickheads at the top out. They won't be able to be in charge of this bullshit price in the second division. Lauren, it's unhealthy. It's not what I want. But you know what? At this point, it's probably the only thing that can make change. Because AFTV ships sailed, blood, sailed. They're done. They've made it worse. Troops and FTV won't give criticism because they're worried that Aubameyang won't do Instagram lives. A lie. Gabriel Magnus apologised, but Ozil didn't fuck Ozil blood. Obi Mikel. We will be the next Sunderland. This Arsenal team ain't changed in years, so I don't know why people are shocked now. Only Arsenal can be 15th and the manager still win the job. Liverpool or City, Chelsea manager be sacked in the morning. Our board. Yeah, but you've just compared us to Liverpool or City, bruv. Are you mad? Chelsea's different. It's not right, bruv. Okay, want us to go down. Look back, wait. One sec. Only Arsenal can be 15th and the manager still in job. Liverpool City or Chelsea manager have been sacked in the morning. Our board don't care. Want us to go down. Look like realist. Pepe is frass. No, I hear what you're saying. You're saying intent. In a whole different world, in a whole different system, you give your manager money. He buys all the correct players. Upper McConnell, Cooley Booley Ding Dong. Do you know what he says? We get Wan-Bissaka to back up fucking Bellerin. Next year comes, we move on to the middle. We get Uwa. We get Fabinho, we get a few players creative. It's like, you know what, sick. Martinelli steps up. We go and buy fucking, I don't know, bro, but we actually have a good team. And then you start losing 6 games after we've spent 300-400 million and you've got a very strong team. That's when you start questioning, like, you know what? A real board would sack man and get a new manager in. You're not going to keep staying with the same person, but we're not there. In a real world, yes. An owner would look at a manager and say, do you know what? There is a time that you've got to go if it's not working, but not if you're not giving him the equipment he needs to succeed. We're not letting our managers succeed in any way. Fucking hell, how did that just go all the way up there? I've lost the comments. Oh, there he is. He must be loving watching Arsenal. Partey, bro. Fucking hell. Pep rates Arteta. I rate Arteta. All I want for Christmas is Dangote to buy Arsenal. Also, real manager. And the only thing that worries me about Aliko Dangote is his best friend's Bill Gates. That's the only thing that worries me. What do you think about Arsenal now? Says Jiri Jorda. Honestly, we're shit, bruv. That's me being real. The dressing room is filled with the rotten core. I don't think it's rotten as well. See, I don't think it's rotted. Where there could have been a time you could have described Chelsea or United as rotten. I think we've just had a lack of investment, which is you fast forward and we've got a lot of mediocre players. That ain't good enough. Simple. At Lauren Wood, Kroenke gets the free pass in AFTV's eyes, but they think it's right to disrespect the greatest ever manager. Do you know what I'm saying, Retro? At Jury shit. Hi. Big up, Jury, my Don. I disagree. Partey's a baller in my information, but people only really know Pepe from his top scores on FIFA. Majority of Pepe goals in his breakthrough, 22 goal season. And that's the thing, though. It's been even with Pepe and Partey. I'm waiting. I want to see more we've got to see. I'm not convinced on none of them, but there's no bandwagons going on. Obviously, it's early days we've got to see, but we know where we are in this. We know where we are in this big mess. Alex Scott and Ian loves the Arsenal. Melina, what are you on today, blood? Calm down, blood. Facts, AR, big up the real Arsenal. Nice one, brother. Some fans said we could get top 4. Yeah. Tie. Wenger was 90 minutes away from Champions League medal, and a year later, Kroenke comes in, and we go downhill. Yeah. AFTV don't want to talk about that, though. Of course. Not even Josh, blood. Josh said, can you stop talking? But AFTV, please, man, that to go, blood. Kroenke has our club on strings. All I want for Christmas is Dangote to buy. Am I going over all the same things? Do you think we can win on Wednesday? Who are we playing on Wednesday, blood? I like your picture, Mr. Bond. Robbie rates his haircut 8 out of 10. Bully mentioned Kroenke out, and he's nowhere to be seen. I did hear about it. I heard he said some racist stuff, though. When Kroenke was mentioned, DT said, leave that for later. Of course, bruv. Saving the peas, isn't it? It's a system. It's a system. Wenger would have definitely done better with Pepe, Abba, and Saliba, Martinelli, Saka, Gabriel, Tierney, and all the others youth players right now. I firmly believe that. Well, Wenger would have done better with more or less everything. Would you take Vieira? What, as manager? No. We're getting relegated unless Arteta gets Jeremy Swaz Lynch. When have Gucci or any other brand changed their name because they wanted to? Look at WWF changed to WWE, not because they want to change their name, because they had to. Exactly retro, but you can't tell these dumb fans this. At least Guendouzi was smart, and after the game, couldn't get a red. Do you rate Piers Morgan's opinion? Do you know what? I don't even know what his opinion is. He's a top fucking. He was part of the fucking newspapers that was hacking people's phones and robbing all their info. He's a top mason, bruv. Like, he's a proper pagan. But I don't know his football opinion. There's a few players that want dropping from the roof of the Emirates. A lie. A lot of people in America want to kill Stan Kroenke. I hope they succeed. Also, they do. I'll dance over his grave. Hi, what do you think of Arsenal now? Finished, bruv. We're finished. See, when you have sex and you come, that feeling you get 10 seconds after of nothingness. That's what I think of Arsenal, bruv. AFT really do have clowns like Piers Morgan on their platform. I know. If we lose the next three and fighting for relegation, Realist, would it be bad if we go down? Maybe we need to, then Cronkies will set up. The only thing that scares me is Sky money isn't actually where they make their money, or the television. It's all merchandise, and there's a lot of things you can't account for in football and sports. There's a whole bracket that nobody knows. Nobody knows, for instance, how many tops get sold in China. It can't be regulated. So I feel like they'll still keep making money. I don't think it will change anything. But Dirty Melina, I don't rate Piers' opinion. Just another corporate Don causing division. Elijah Callum, well said. Wenger would have definitely done well with Partey as well. Yep, I agree. Ozil never speaks out after we lose, but Magdalena speaks out. Well, Ozil's nowhere to be seen, bro. He's playing Fortnite. He's a cocksucker, blood, in that team. Big up, Joseph. Do you know what happened to Manchester FC when Phil McRackin took over in the MLS? No, I don't know about that. We have the players. Till they leave, go to another club and do bits. Then we want them back. A lie. Shaka will never do bits anywhere. Sideways, man. Chig wears a wig and sucks on Lee's prig. Joseph Mancinko, I see you later. I've got an exam 2:30 tomorrow. Pick up yourself, Joseph. My Don. Look at Dad just sitting back, quiet and that on a good luck thing. Big up, Dad. Joseph, hope. Hey, blood. Oh, good. I was about to block a Don for that, you know. I don't like that shit. Lucky you're joking, bro. Are you on Twitter, AR? As I want to talk to you about Miss Melissa. Oh, I want to talk to you too. They closed my Twitter down. Brownie. I'm too much of a threat, bruv. When I said why, I said for social guideline reasons. But I said I haven't tweeted in 3 months. What are you talking about? They stopped replying to me, bruv. Same with my YouTube channel. Bro, if you're powerful, yeah, I'm a kind of brother, bruv, yeah. I'll motivate an army, blood. Put me in front of the army before they go to war. Let me talk to them, bruv. Yeah? I talk to them in fucking Medellin, evil Colombia, bruv, yeah? I'll get you gassed up. Listen, they don't want people who are fucking, I don't know, inspiring and not inspiring what they want. That's the only reason they're closing me down. I've got an Instagram. Follow me on Insta. I've got to try and get a new Twitter, but we'll talk soon football with Brownies. But I know what you're going to say about Melina. At the end of the day, the girls are dirty, Bertie. What can you do? Thanks, lads. And Melina, what's your problem? Thanks, lads. And Melina, what's your problem? She's not. Blackburn were in League One a few seasons ago. Joseph Masico, ace it. A lie. I know you're going to do well, Joseph. What test is it? Did you say? You watched today's game, you didn't. So I'm not putting nothing bad up to do with no tests, bud, because man don't need that bad energy. Why is Miss Melina family in the chat Realist? What do you mean? What have I missed something? Don't make me start laughing. If I see something that's you're gonna fucking make me crack up. No, I'm not looking. Don't you mean I already did study? It's midnight right now, so yeah. Did you shoot that chicken shop Realist? Hardcode FC? Do you know what? I didn't, bro. I've only just fully got better. Every now and again, I feel a little something. I got a phone call from the hospital. I feel better now. They said I need to come back. so they can stick a camera in my belly. Blood, I can't deep throat a camera. I ain't got that kind of skill, bruv. So I left it, but I haven't. No, I've got to look into it though. But yeah, my life's a mess at the moment. Finish in top 15 realist. LOL. Blood, bottom 15. I'm joking. Good luck. What are you doing for Christmas, bro? Oh, I don't even want to talk about nothing, bro. I'm probably going to go live. I've got nothing and no one. IFTV and Kroenke has destroyed my love for Arsenal. And after the result today, it's just given more ammunition for IFTV to blame me. I hear you, K, and go with your little anime picture and that. You're right, though, bruv. You are right. You are right. Big up Dirty Melina. When the Venkies bought Blackburn Rovers, they were doing well in the Premier League under the Venkies' ownership. They were relegated into the Championship and then down to the First Division. This is why I don't look into these stories, because I'm so scared of them becoming reality for us. Do you know what I'm saying? Realist, you tired? DMT? Oh, you tried DMT? Honestly, no. I'm not going to lie. I do want to do it, though. I'll hit that shit like it's a... I'll hit that shit like it's a spunky. Louise is Arteta out. I done Salvia though, blood. Strong one, blood. Louise is Arteta out. We can't even become a Europa League team. Danny Ings and James Woodprowse will fix your problems. Good goal scorers and the creative midfielders. They could add to help and create moments in the match, this and that. But let's face it, Danny Ings and Woodcross. Listen, their teams go through quiet spells. They fucking can't. They can't even get their clubs at the top of the league. So it's like I said, we keep Inzaghi. What are you saying, Danny Inzaghi? At the end of the day, we need to be shopping in a whole different kettle of fish. So if you was to say to me, see when we spent the 40 million on Socrates, Torreira, Guendouzi, do you know what? Scrap that. Buy Danny Ings then. James Woodprowse then. Fucking, that's where you spend the 40 mil. And then you go and buy superstars. But we're all backwards. We're finished. Give young players a chance so IFTV can abuse them, like what happened to Emery's first season. He gave John Willock his debut, and this guy said he was shit. And right, he called Robbie out about it. Yeah, I remember that. That little Down syndrome pre-cum baby was like, Willock's no good. And you can see the guy don't even brush his teeth. Bro, go and brush your teeth before you talk about our players. From top 4 Wenger to the top 15th, what a shambles. When we all the nightmare on Elm Street. And, bruv, it's moved. He went from Elm Street to Highbury, blood. I bet you Danny Welbeck will score. Oh, don't you start. Arsenal board are clueless. Clueless. The AFTV fan base want big names to play in the teams instead of have players with work rate. The AFTV fan base want big name. And what is a big name, bruv? Because Partey ain't no big name where I'm from. Pepe ain't no big name where I'm from. I don't even know who these brothers are. Who are they? Two minutes before they said their name, I didn't know who they was. They're not big. We're getting conned, blood. Mad conned. Yeah, Giroud's better than both of them. Don't tell me Giroud ain't better than Pepe, blood. Get out of here, bruv. Much more impactful. Much more impactful. AFTV won't call out Aubameyang because they're fan base and they get to have sex with him. Piers on Vieira as our manager. Pires or Vieira? Well, I'll obviously go with Vieira if I only had to pick out of them two. But both of these, man, ain't worthy. We get any of these as manager, it's going to be a bad decision. Work rate is given as a baller. Work rate is given as a baller. This would never happen at Highbury. 14th fan would have rioted. A lie, blood. A lie. Ace. No more Arsenal players. James Bond. I'm a Southampton fan and I can't lie. I'm hella confident for Wednesday. Fucking hell. You should be as well. We're going to get clapped, bro. Lumpy Dumpy is a crack at it. What's the AFTV code name for spot on his head, mate? The fraud. The voice of treason. You can be creative with it. You get me? Frequency. Guendouzi and Torreira both played the pressing football Arteta once. But where are they? Well, I'll tell you one thing. They're both fucking shit. But Guendouzi is right. He has moments, this and that, and this. But I'm just telling you, these two players ain't changing the trajectory of Arsenal. I'm telling you, they're not. Why do you think you got fucking Lundberg saying there's players that have got a bad attitude, blood? When did you start supporting Arsenal, Realist? Blood at birth, blood. Young as hell, blood. Longer than Robbie, anyway. Saka and Tierney were the only one trying, but put it there, but I was there at the Champions League finals, but I was there when trophies got lifted. I was there, blood, when Arsenal were great. We still couldn't beat Barcelona, though, I'm not going to lie. Saka and Tierney were the only one trying. Yeah, I agree. Saka especially. Reece Nelson and Saka. That picture's mad. Man's a snake eater, blood. Allegri comes in and nothing will change. Allegri's dead food, bruv. David, when AR moved from Tottenham Road. David, when AR moved from Tottenham Road. FA Cup Charity Shield. Arsenal are back, for fuck's sake. Arteta wanted Holding to go out to Newcastle on loan. Well, we got about 50 defenders. He won 2 trophies, I only rate. Jack Wilshere's back. 30 minutes says, what Arsenal should do, we need to do a big win, a big league game tonight, or should leave at least. Can you imagine, though? 20 minutes ago, but a few whiles ago, Sonny was doing his own channel, blood. Saying it's Kroenke out, this and that. Why the fuck are you on the Football Terrace channel saying Arteta out? You haven't even got a channel. Why are you creating a bandwagon? Terrace has sent him money for that. Fucking losers, blood. Mark Goldberg said, get the manager out, but you will still have the same players. Well, there's more going on at Arsenal than a manager. That's why in the last, since Wenger's left, nothing's changed and every day's felt the fucking same. Leeds Villa outspent Arsenal this window. Gon and Romney got that cheeky to say the transfer window was 8 out of 10. And you got Lee saying we spent more money than everyone, but Leeds spent more than us. Yeah, that prick was on Inga channel just now. That's what I'm saying. Don't say them names, blood. Real talk. And of course he's on that channel, Football with Brownies. Of course he's on that channel, bro. He only closed his channel down because pictures got leaked of him sucking cock and he's a transvestite. And the other reason is he got paid to change his channel's name. That's the only reason, bro. He's going to be back. When he sold his channel for $2,000, they writ a contract up, Lev and Nitesh, and they said you're not allowed to open the channel for 1 year. So in 1 year, suddenly we'll have a channel again. It's nothing to do with saving Arsenal. It's all about money. All about money. As usual, everybody is calling for the manager's head. We can't remove Arteta and not have somebody's better lined up. All the so-called realists can't name realistic new managers. There's no realistic new managers. At the end of the day, we need a manager who absolutely demands success and elevation. I will say a manager. I like the Spanish link. I like Luis Enrique's style because I know he's going to know that all of the Spanish players, a lot of foreign players, a lot of top quality players. I don't want the manager coming in, blood, like Arteta, who knows nobody. You got no contacts with no one. Ceballos, Carrasco, all this Emery stuff. Blood. Luis Enrique would come. He's played for Real Madrid. He's played for Barcelona. He's played in all big derby matches. He's played for both teams. He scored for both teams. He demands success. He would come. He wouldn't get the money, and we'll lose. And he'll say, "Look, these owners have fucked everything up." He would expose the system. That's what I want, lad. Big up AR says 00 slice X. Safe slicey wicey ding dong, my G. Agreed. Safe K guy. So here is Merry Christmas, everyone, having fun. Look to the future. Arsenal's going down. A lie? Realist, would you ever create a Facebook fan page? Yeah, but you know what? Somebody started one recently for me. An Instagram fan page. Bare people holding me. Can I start a fan page for you? I'm like, yes. If you start it, you got to do it, though. They start it. A week later, they stop. It's like, so I've got bare dead things. I want someone to run it for me, but everyone commits and then it's not on it. If I owned Arsenal, I would make a rule: no buying any Chelsea deadbeat players. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're giving them Giroud, you know. Fucking hell. Giroud's won them about 6 cups already, bro. Xhaka an aerial threat, but misses headers on a regular and has never scored a header for the club. No, you're right. I wasn't talking about scoring. I was thinking more on the other end of it. Defending, set pieces. Rare. But you're right, bro. I'm not sitting here defending Xhaka now. Fuck that. Luis Ceballos may have fought because Luis is leaking stuff around the club. We are second in Europe. for net spend because we can't sell for shit. Every team sells well, but Arsenal don't sell well, which is why our net spend is high. And that is because we are run shit. Exactly. So when you sell a little Iwobi, Martinez, or this or that, it floats through. You don't see it, bruv. Who would buy Sonny's channel? Lev, that's Lev, Lavenger, and Nitesh, that brother, Miss Molina's people. But yeah, they paid £2,000. Sonny quickly sold it because it's nothing to do with Arsenal and saving Arsenal and this and that. He wanted Arteta in. Sonny. He was Arteta in. Emery out. Get Arteta in. Now he's Arteta out. Yeah? They're only here to build a channel. He's going on Egal's channel to build it. So when he comes back in a year, they've got something to come back. But straight away they come back, I'm going to end them, blood, because I've got pictures of both of them doing faggot shit, blood. So him and Egal will never last. None of them will ever last. Claude's gone. Sonny's gone. And Terry's next. Everyone's getting it. Arteta out. Fuck the manager off, says Samuel Garcia. Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to put you in the timeout, Sam, because it sounds like you've been sucking Robbie's cock. So if Dangote's friends with Bill Gates, he's a satanic don. This is what I'm saying, Colin O'Connor. I can only tell you the facts. Dangote is in big vaccine. He creates vaccines. With Bill Gates. Polio. They've banged out 500,000 polio vaccines in Africa. Yeah? I think 50,000 people dropped dead instantly. Blood. They're babies too. They're pitney and everything. But that's what worries me, bruv. I know these men are satanistic, duppy men. Football with Brownies. Do you have an Instagram? Thoughts on those fans doing the party dance? I haven't seen that, expert Hage. I ain't seen it, you know. Piers should get the Arsenal fan base to help get... Who, Piers? Oh, Piers is an Illuminati member, bruv. He knew the brother. He knew Ghislaine Maxwell's father. I don't know his name. Mr. Maxwell, let's call him. The brother who robbed the 500 million pension fund from the newspaper. He was editor. What newspaper was he? Daily Mail or something? Piers. And when he was hacking everybody's phone, blood. Piers Morgan would hack the whole of England's phone. Blood. These men are shysty. AR, why are you still cussing Ozil? Man wasn't even playing today. Cha, don't get caught up in the Kroenke-inspired narrative, my G. Was I gunning Ozil? But blood, there must have been a reason. The real Arsenal. He didn't have nothing to do with today. No, I'm not going to sit here and chat shit. But still, blood, your 2 goals against Ludogorets don't cut it for me. But I know what you're saying. I hear you, doggy. I hear you. We've got to do a whole video about Ozil one day. Because I'm not saying he ain't been done dirty as well. I'm not saying. Blood, you gave man the dough, you signed the contract. But we'll talk about that another day. We'll talk about it another day. As much as I hate Van Persie, at least do you know what? I don't even hate the cunt no more. He wanted to win the league. And all Arsenal cared about is how much money we have in the bank. He wanted that cup. And who can blame him? His career's ended quickly now, and you got 1 cup. Lucky he did, because he wouldn't have even had 1 cup, blood. When you speak the truth, Realist, we'll take you down. When you speak truth, Realist, we'll take you down. What do you mean? I'm baffled. Why is that doing that as well? Sorry, Ken says, big up, mild on. Imagine AWFE went from the Kroenke club. Yeah, come. We've got to have a little DM trip together, dog. I don't know if I'm too scared, though, lad. No, I'll do it. I just need to know it's that good TNT. Nothing to do with the board in my information. Oh, Bob, your information. Mourinho doing it. Oh, what are you talking about, bro? Fucking hell. It's all about the manager. Wow. No, bro, you don't. That guy was going in on Widdock, but never the owner. But what I will say is, it's been a steady little stream. Tottenham picking out the right player they need. 1, 2, 3, 4. They know slowly. They've been building a little thing. Pochettino helped steady them a little bit, but money coming along the way. They spent money along the Mora times on Don, but they spent more money than us at the end of the day. What can I say? That guy was going into Willock, but never the owner. Wenger had a worse team and did better. Different times, bro. Different times. When Wenger was around, there was 2, 3, maybe 4 clubs fighting, competing. Really, there was 2, sometimes 3. The odd time 4. Arteta's in the time, there's 10 teams competing for this. What do you think of Dons like Terry Flewers and Hugh Wizzy? Terry Flewers is a blowjob gone wrong. The cum went on the toilet seat and his mum sat down to have a piss and the sperm went in her fanny and then he come out. I'm still confused about Hugh Wizzy, blood. I don't know what his message is. I'm being honest. I'm confused about Hugh. I'm just confused about Hugh Wizzy. I don't know what he wants, blood. Do you want Kroenke out? Do you want to gun a manager? Do you want to join AFTV? Do you want to suck True Geordie off? I don't know quite what it is. So I've got to wait. Because 1 minute Hugh is gunning the owner. Next minute he's gunning managers, bro. It's anything to go with the narrative to get views and the ting and the ting and the ting. So I'm confused. Stanley Mutuku. Lee Gunner's a fraud, a lie. Blood, why are you that picture? You look angry, blood. Why are you so angry? Boys, someone donated 300 super to LG's loving life tonight. Go watch LG for Real Talk. Man was right about Arteta for years. Sounds like this market. Go watch dickheads right for years, you know. Bonehead. Yeah, it's so obvious. The football terrorist pays man to come on his channel and their agendas. It's all about the views and the peace. Oh, something used to tell me anyway, blood. They used to pay him, innit? Send him the address, come down, I'll give you the dough. That's what they'll do. 101 Arsenal said he knows sauces. Yeah, bro, I'm sure he does. Gorgonzola cheese and tomato sauces. Did you just say something? I mean, whatever you might be into, innit? But, dude, overall talks, complete nonsense. Well, he's only out there to blow, this and that. And, yeah, bro, he done it to me. He got on some next Lombard camp. They tried to do something where they sent me pictures of him, gay pictures, naked, this and that, transvestite stuff. And they tried to do it in a way where they was going to shut me down or do something. I don't know what they was thinking, all of them. But now it's just I've got evidence on all of them. It's weird. Arsenal is the next 5 years. Arsenal in the next 5 years prediction. Arsenal in the next 5 years prediction. I want to be real. No, if this happens, if that happens, I'm judging the next 5 years on what's happened on the last 5 years. And obviously, worst, you're going to say relegated this and that. But in general, we're going to be like Liverpool when they were absolutely shit. Tottenham when they were absolutely shit. A team that just flutters around the bottom area of the table, bottom half. And when we're doing good, we could be about 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th, something like that. And when we're really lucky, win the 2 matches, up there for a while, drop down again. So 5 years, we're going to steadily be like Burnley or something. Just a team that's really shit. Like now, when you look at Arsenal, there's no bad man on the pitch. I don't know who's Partey, bro. Who's Pepe? Who are all these people we're looking at? I don't even recognise nobody. 31-year-old Aubameyang. Like, yeah. So 5 years, we're fucked. Hi, Realist. Now your Ollie friend Mo wants Arteta. Of course, Mo, he wants a job on Sky as well, bruv. It's funny how everyone wants Arteta out at the same day. And AFT. How comes no one's an individual there? Arsenal fans were bantering United fans a few days ago. You could be as big as KSI and Logan Paul, but Arsenal sucks out the energy. You are bigger than Arsenal with your rapid-fire talk and stylish videos. Blood! You're too kind, Frankie. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I feel the same. Is that cocky for me to say? Bro, I watch other people. Bro, I watch Claude, Sonny, Peanut Head, all these brothers. Bro, it is the worst bit of TV or something I've seen. Obviously, my lives was live. But, bro, like, obviously, that's why my channel get closed down and this and that. I was making £30 every 2 days, getting a lot of views, making enough money to carry on to do another one the next day and the next day and the next day. So it's got to happen. You got to stop a Don, because if you don't stop a Don, anything can happen. You feel me? Man was a rise, bruv. Hugh Izzy hollered me. Turkish contact. These people contacted me. Hugh Izzy contacted me. Turkish contacted me. Troops contacted me. Who else? Claude contacted me. But basic Terry, the football terrorist, yeah, sucker cock. Terry, that brother contacted me. I've never contacted no one because my channel was getting big, bro. But then they fucked me off. Piers was editor of the Daily Mirror, and it was Robert Maxwell who stole the pensions. Yeah, Piers knew Robert Maxwell who stole the pensions. Robert Maxwell was an Israeli agent, a CIA agent, an American agent. He knew people in I was about to say the Wu-Tang Clan. What's the Japanese mafia? The Kuzabi, the Wakuza. Basically, he knew every gang, every huge mafia and government and CIA and spy service in the world, and he was the biggest triple agent, and he was working for Mossad, which then later on Jeffrey Epstein's fucking kids on an island with Ghislaine Maxwell, his daughter. He also works for Mossad, so they all work for the same place. This is someone who Piers knows. Piers knows the people who knew the paedophile rings. So let's just keep it 100% trilly, blood. I meant Robert Pires, mate. Sorry, what was I talking about? Have I gone down the wrong road there? I was talking about Piers Morgan. Let me look for your other comment, Ace. 1 sec, so I can read it out. Oh, Pires. Oh, I see. 1 sec. Oh, my leg's gone dead, blood. Oh, my leg's fucked. Big up man like Stanley Ipkiss. Who knows what character Stanley Ipkiss is from? Let me go back to where I was. 1 sec. Oh, that's where I was. I meant Realist. Why they took your Twitter down? You being real? Oh, yeah. Trust, Felix. Trust, bro. Make it yourself, B. Top-notch stuff. When I have a new batch, I'll holler you. I actually can't say anything about... Oh, what? You mean the DMT? Yeah, I don't know how to do it. You extract it from a bit of wood or bark. But you got to have the good one, blood. The bad one's not good. You know what I'm saying? I actually can't say anything about Arsenal right now. I can just about listen to you guys talk about them. I hear you, Dad. Sorry for depressing you, blood. It's a pity Bergkamp has a fear of flying. I still think he would be a good manager. I'm sure he would, but I reckon Vieira could be as well. Like a lot of them could be good. But blood, no. Next manager, write it in the fucking paper in the headline. Stick it on the Arsenal website, blood. Stick it on your fucking Instagram, Kroenke. Get your little 1-inch billion-pound cock out and say, we're hiring Luis Enrique, whoever, Pochettino, a duppy manager. You hire and you say, we're giving him 250 million, blood. Yeah, everyone, see Wagwan is coming. Make a statement of intent, yeah? A war chest. You lied. Yeah, we got fucking Peter Cech. Get an ex-manager in, top world class, give him 200-300 million and tell the world that. That's how you do it. Imagine if TV went for the ball and helped Turkish when they were getting 1 million views. A loss, a lie. They could have done so much to help this club, but they are money chasers. Exactly. Turkish knows it as well. XRP to the moon. Don't know what that is. Sound like Sonny is confused as well. Dress or jeans. He's definitely confused, blood. Definitely on some Batty man thing. We keep messaging me. I'm not gay, bro. I just did this and did that and no, you're gay, bro. Stop it. We need to just put Bergkamp in the car with blacked out windows, then drive the car onto the plane. Like he wouldn't know, would he? Chuck was bigging up Blue Bummer. Chuck. Chuck, I'm going to get rid of his name. It's bitch ass. Frankie's spot on about AR's content. A lie? Way too kind, bruv. All of it. Honestly, like, I love hearing it, though. I'm not going to lie. You know, some people are like, stop it. No, but I don't stop. Keep complimenting, please. Willian will score 3 goals against the next team. It's only one thing that gets a Don through hard times like this. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, screen mode. It's good. So you can't actually see what I'm showing you. How do I shine it away? If I hide it. In a stanky, it's an a shanky. Skanky Ammy, the 1010 Ammy, all the way from Diamond. I give you a girl a pammy. Kroenke's on a scammy. The Mask, Stanley Ipkiss. Hey, Dad, bro, you can't fuck with Dad, blood. Dad's got a brain like a fucking Tamagotchi, blood, or a fucking man's got a brain like an electric computer, bruv. You got to love man like Dad. Dad's the man that will get you scared, blood. He'll drop a bit of knowledge on you that will scare you, blood. Who's your ideal backup left back? You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. What for Tierney? It's Monreal, blood. Who else? Who else? Who? Luke Shaw. Who else? Bro, Monreal was dark. Monreal was one of the reasons why Wenger skated through. Everyone's like, why did Wenger do so good? Do so good? On top of the Rambos, the Monreal, there's all the little reasons. But yeah, Monreal, but I'm telling you, it sounds jokes, but it's the truth. Yeah, the tree bark straight from Brazil. Oh, that's where I went wrong, blood. I was doing it from the garden tree, blood. Frankie agnostic, my don. Realist next. Oh, bruv, they don't want me as manager. You don't want me as manager because one thing I'll guarantee to you is, bruv, Bellerin will get me arrested because he'll be getting beaten up once a week, blood. He'll be walking out with black eyes and shit, blood. What's to stop an attack on your channel again? Have you got defense plans set up, etc.? No, blood. Got no defense plans, blood. But man just been going ham, bro. We're gonna go and they can't shut me down this time. So I've got a few things in place, but yeah, it's scary, bro, because I'm fucking with the big things. But I've got a few things to help me this time. Like I said, couple man turned tranny. Couple things have happened where I've got my own little bit of power now. But we just got to keep going and keep supporting the thing and keep doing the thing, bud. Like, yeah, like I said, Hughezy, there's a lot to go on, but we'll talk about it. The Mask, my don, man, stop. I just ran out of bud. Is it? All right, but I'm not even going to joke. That bud I just showed you, he's actually dead. It looks good, but it's hardash. It cracks. When you bun it, it cracks and it goes. It's just, in fact, it's better not to bun than that stuff. Is that the lemon realist? Nah. It's a bit of ammy dammy dangy, hardash gangy. But what can you do? Garden tree, you know. Got me high though, blood. Plug boy lyrics, Turkish mate. Always said Kroenke out too. I just watched your video about Turkish is a real one, and I'm not even an Arsenal fan. So if you watched my video, Turkish is a real one, why is he on a video with Lee Gunner where he's selling Arteta out merch? Why was you there when it was Wenger out? Why was you there when it was Emre out? Why are you there when it's Arteta out? Why are you there when every manager's out? But then in between of it, when all the AFT people disappear and every avenue goes quiet and everyone goes quiet, now it's your turn to make a video and say Kroenke out. Are you sucking? It sounds like you're sucking all energies, bro. You're getting money for the Kroenke out views. You're getting money for the Wenger out views. You're building with AFTV on the managers out, and you're building with me and our people on the Kroenke out. That's called a fuckery. That's called playing both sides, bud. So plug boy lyrics. For you Turkish mate, always said Kroenke out too. I just watched your video. You didn't watch my video. Watch it again and come back to me and answer my question. Why is Turkish on Lee Gunner's video sharing the platform? Him, Turkish, Lee Gunner, rants, deluded. They've created this thing between 7 and 10 o'clock where they bounce off each other's channel, gathering all the fans up like Arsenal like sheep and ultimately shining energy on Arteta out. Yeah, he's selling Arteta out merch. So there's more to it than just sucking Turkish off. I like Turkish as a human being and a man. Yes, I do. But that's got fuck all to do with our opinions and our directions, bruv. I ain't sucking people off just to suck a man off, yeah? I don't need it, bruv. I have no intentions of none of that. I'm not Sonny. I'm here to talk about Arsenal, bro. And any man can step in my wrath. And I gave Turkish time. I gave their man time to stop manipulating. They don't want to. So leave it at that. I knew Sonny was off edge when he said Emre out after we beat Aston Villa 2-1 at the Emirates. Oh, yeah, of course. The main reason why Sonny's angry is because basically Robbie didn't accept him into the AFTV thing. Yeah? Because he don't look right, bruv. You're a little angry little gay midget, bruv. Yeah? No one wants to fuck with you, bro. Sorry. Like, do your own thing, like I had to. But instead of that, what did you do? You done what you did. Look where you are now. Enjoy, blood. Maybe set up a second channel and direct your supporters from this channel there. So if they take this one down, we're all subscribed to the second one and you ain't got to work to get the subs back. I hear you, Dad. It just, the algorithm's mad, bro. It just don't work like that. I could send the people there. They won't go there, bro. It's mad. But I'm just here to tell the truth. If they close me down, I will get all of you lot back again. It's just the way it is. Straight away, I'll get enough subs and views. They won't be able to close me down, but they'll have to close them down. Dad and AR, what's the real deal with DMT? Machine Elvis, still not had the chance to... I haven't done it, but it's that mind-opening shit, apparently. Penal gland thing. Turkish is a confused Don. Of course he is. 100%. And I'm not going to lie. How can you not be in the middle of all of that? In the middle of all that AFTV mess, it's not going to be easy to navigate your way. So... not sure if that's a retarded suggestion. Not sure if that's a retarded suggestion. No, that's not retarded. I thought you said I'm retarded. I'm trying to. No, that's a good idea. The only reason it isn't is because it's just algorithm. I could promote the other channel all day long. If I'm not on it, banging videos up every single fucking day, it don't stand. You're right. He was right from the start. And as you lot saw, his first ever video, he was saying Kroenke out. Now he's wrong. SKG, you got to try it, homie. You try shrooms like acid. Dad Pistachio, yeah, good idea. Also got a mailing list. Bit old school, but keeps everyone in touch. Trust. Bro, I love your energy so much. I respect you, bro. Oh, that's nice of you. But Turkish for real is the real one. I've never seen in AFTV a realist person than Turkish. Speaks facts all the time. Keep doing your job, bro. I'll agree with you on that one. As far as that fucking AFTV fucking shamble mess goes, Turkish brings the energy, brings the truth, and he does. Look, I know what he's doing anyway, bro. I'm not done, but it's not my job to sell your fucking story, blood, yeah? You're trying to get as big as you can, and then maybe you're either going to fuck Arsenal or help it one day. But in order to do that, you need to get bigger to do it. But, bro, it's no good. I showed you. I watched the video. You watched it, Plug Boy, yeah? He said Wenger out. He said Arteta out. He said Lundberg out. He said Arteta out. He said Wenger out. He said fucking Unai Emery out, yeah? How about fucking Kroenke out now, bro? Stop fucking playing games with me. Please. Dad Pistachio, nah, bro. I've always waited for these things to come to me in life rather than seek them out. So one day they'll come. Yeah, I hear you. That's a good way to do it, SKG. But that DMT, blood, seek it. Seek it. It's not bad for you, blood. Do a small bang. SKJ, yeah, mailing list is old school, but it's more personal than going through these controlled media sites like YouTube. So it has its benefits. Mailing list. Do you know? I don't know what that is. I can imagine what it is, though, obviously. Lee Judges is a boss. He's all right. He says what he does, but Unai Emery's on thin ice. Wenger's on thin ice. Lundbergkamp's on thin ice. Oh, everyone's on fucking thin ice. They're fucking shit. He's on thin ice. Yeah, don't get Lee Judges confused because he wears a Lacoste top and he walks like that. He's a fucking you fucking slug. Don't get it because he's a Cockney Englishman. Yeah. He had the video. He was doing videos in his dry cleaner shop once. Then he tried it somewhere else. He's trying just as hard to blow on YouTube. DMT seems to have found you, homie. A lie. Talk to Dad on WhatsApp, Instagram, whatever. You two connect up on another site or whatever. You know what I'm saying, Dad. Turkish sound like he's deciding whether to jump on the AFTV bandwagon or be true to himself. Exactly, Callum. And honestly, he's probably trying to give it one more final push, grab another few thousand subs and do it. But you know what? I've been in the cold. You ain't done a video with man. 2 years have gone by. You've done videos with Lee Gunner, Rants, Troops, DT. So at the end of the day, the message is dead. We've gone through 3 managers. It's already over. No matter what happens, even if we go back to the best, our best tomorrow, we've still been fucked all this time and Arsenal's banter. So it's just how you look at it. Mailing list is just you collecting people's emails, isn't it? But I'm with you here. This YouTube fan base is putting pressure on managers. I'm a Man United fan. I don't like this, but it has become this way. Hashtag raises that. Exactly, Plug Boy. Look what they did to Pogba, bro. Fucking hell. How long will this cycle continue? Where does it end? With Arsenal in the Championship? Mirais would have been a lie. Did you see his reaction to Harry Kane scoring against us? I thought he was going to bite DT's dick off. Is this the brother that Wait a sec. See? You've been sucking all these leaves off and that. I should block you, blood, but that's a funny comment. I allow you, Mark. Big up AR. Turkish has cultivated a fan base that reflects himself. So when Turkish speaks on AFTV, the same fans will say Turkish is right about Kroenke, but in the same breath will say Arteta, right? Yeah, brilliantly fucking said, Keiko. You're a little mini genius, blood. What was that noise, blood? That sounded like a fart and that. Billionaires buy football clubs because they can exploit it for money and influence. Absolutely, Frankie. Plug boy. Maybe that's a good shout, you know. United fans and Arsenal fans connect up. Oh, but then it's like, are two people going to leave? But it would be good on the diet. That would be a good energy. But the thing is, Man United have had 1.4 billion. Arsenal have had 1.4 pound plus change. Arteta doesn't do any favours in press conferences. That's true. He is very arrogant. Talks a not arrogant. I say maybe a bit inexperienced. He is very arrogant. Talks a lot of waffle. I know what you mean with the arrogance, though. It can come across as that, and the weak-minded players we have will just drop tools already have. Yeah, no, I hear you there, bro. I don't like some of the things Arteta said. But like I said, when we said we was getting Arteta at the beginning, I wanted Luis Enrique. I want a manager who's experienced, who gets 200-300 million, who demands it. I didn't want Arteta. We got him. I got to back him now. But the energy should be going to the owner. Sucking all these leaves off. My name is Lee too. Well, blood, you're going to get sucked off them, blood. Thanks, bro. Pogba is my guy. This fan base, mate. So unpredictable and so deluded. Also, if you sack Arteta, you'd prefer a manager like Allegri, because I want Pochettino so much at my club. Well, Pochettino should have went to Man United when he left Tottenham instead of getting Oli. Facts. Obviously, the Pogba situation, internet can make. There's a racist media. They done it to Sterling. They picked on Pogba. The fans picked it up. Then they tried to play Bruno Fernandes and Pogba off against each other, and it's actually cost the team. You want us to have Allegri, so you can have Pochettino. I don't want Allegri, bruv. I don't like his style of football. But Allegri, Zidane, Luis Enrique, even Thomas Tuchel, all of these players, their style could only work if you give them money and support them. Their style can't work with Mustafi and Xhaka. We really need to get rid of 8 dead players and rebuild, but we could be relegated by the time we sort it out. I think they'll just keep us there, Mark, but I 100% agree with you. Bring back Walcott and Wilshere. Guaranteed they are better than what we have. They are, because what we've got, shit. Southampton and Everton, next 2 fixtures for us, peak times. I see a loss and a draw there, you know. Honestly, I see a loss and a draw there. Big up LDN. Billionaires buy football clubs, increase income through global merchandise. Merchandise is the main thing. Main thing. Put some of that back into the club where you're taking it for yourselves. We're finished, mate. Have you got a second team you support that are in the lower league? For example, mine's Stevenage. This man was born there. Speaking of Stevenage, we could be in the same league as them soon. The funny thing is, well, there's 2 clubs I felt for. Millwall, I had an affinity for because I got attacked there back in the day when I was a kid. 2 people attacked me. Well, it's a long story, but 2 people attacked me, and I moved. When one attacked me, I fell backwards. I grabbed one, and as I fell, I grabbed him. I pushed him, and when I pushed him, I dashed him in the road, and the car hit him. And the other one's, but when he saw his friend get hit, he started crying and panicking. So then I kicked him in his head. So it was like, imagine you attacked me, but I beat both of you. So that's why I got an affinity with Millwall. I nearly lost my life there, but ended up nearly taking 2 lives. And Newcastle, but I know they're not relegated. I always had a bit of a love for Newcastle, which I would have to do a whole long video to explain why. But they're my 2 little teams I had a bit of an affinity for, Millwall and Newcastle, but it's all about Arsenal blood. But yeah, Brenda tried to bang me and I tried to dodge it, fell back off a step on a bridge, grabbed him, and instead of falling, span round, dashed him in the road, and he got licked. Players just spent a lot, but we didn't spend in the right way. That's one thing that the Man U fans want to talk about. It's not been spent in the right way. Ed Woodward is a massive flop. He helped them to buy our club. They won't sack Ed Woodward, so we need to try and bring a manager like Poch. To be honest with you, when I hear Pochettino's name, it does sound like he's the guy that could help United. Obo is a Gabonese Junichi Imoto. I don't know what that is. I think we can seem to unite the fans at either club. So if we can get 50% of both club fans, we might have more chance. That is a brilliant. Do you know what? Back again. All right, blood. Sorry about that. I got so gassed. I was meant to do this, and I closed the whole thing by accident, bruv. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. Why is no one in the chat? Have I fucked everything up? Fuck's sake. I always fuck it up. Thoughts Glazers bought Man United on debt. To be honest with you, that's how a lot of the owners do it. No one just drops the cash. They all do it that way. Colonel Ward. Where do I get a mask from, bro? We got merchandise coming soon, brother, but it's going to take a little while, to be honest with you. We got a lot going on. The channel keeps getting closed down, but we got merchandise coming soon, broski. But until then, it's going to put it this way, bruv. Yeah, it's long. They asked for this. All those who criticised Wenger, from AFTV to their actors, to every fool who commented and pushed that agenda, you are all responsible for the sinking of the Titanic. Wenger fucking in. Do you know what, blood? I'm with King House, blood. I'm with King House. I'll smack a man up. I'm with him, blood. I'll smack these Wenger out people up. RB Leipzig manager, mate, he's class too. Or Ajax manager. Nah, blood. Because then that's what, plug boy, think about it. Because then we're saying we want to go down the Ajax road. We want to go down the Leipzig road. No, blood, I want the best of the best of the best. Look, even Callum's busting jokes. Callum, I would say West Ham, but they're way better than us. If not, I guess Leighton Orient. Support your club through thick and thin, they say. Look at that statement work when clubs were run by the people and the people, buying merch tickets for these millionaires. Oh, brother, I agree with you. I don't know what DGAF is not on. Who DAGF is not on. I don't condone violence, but kudos on banging those spanners they are. Oh, bro, I don't ever do violence as well. Only to defend. I didn't even actually mean to do it. He hit me and I dodged it. Well, I didn't even dodge it. He hit me and I flinched. Blood. That's me being real. I was young. They went to hit me. They were bigger than me as well. And I think I flinched. I just moved quickly out of the way and I slipped down one step. And out of instinct, it was a proper slip. This ain't like I'm falling over because so much is going on. And my head was going to crack the floor. I panicked, blood. And I grabbed man. And as I was falling, it's like I span and dragged. It was God. God come in me, but I dashed him in the road. He got licked by the wind. Blood, he flew about a mile. Blood, when I looked at his brethren started crying. I said, this is my moment, blood. I kicked him in his head and left. This is my moment. This is my perfect moment. Dad, West Ham have decent players, in my opinion, though. They're not fighting for Europa League places consistently through the season. That's true. Where they go, blood, I got gassed. I pressed the button and disappeared, Dad. Still in the chat since Frankie. Still here. Many YouTubers make their money through selling merchandise through their channel. I just feel like that's proper sad. Not sad. I will sell a bit of merch here and there. We're getting Kroenke out, AFTV out, t-shirts, this and that. But my money, I want it to be donations because that means you're choosing to do it. Boom. And super chats, donations, and that's about it, blood. I want it to be if you give it, it's not like man ain't fighting for your dough. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We go as far as we can. And man, keep pushing, blood, innit? What can I say? It's funny though, isn't it? Sonny sold his channel 10 seconds after mine gets closed down. It's funny, isn't it? You want a presence on YouTube so bad. Or did Robbie and them man hire you, blood, to come and take energy away from me? Wenger's outers to blame for this mess. Yep, absolutely. Imagine if we bought some masks, made channels, AR becomes more than one person, football's version of Anonymous. That would be sick. We were always going to be fourth. What? We will never be fourth, bruv. Have you read the Red Issue threat on Twitter exposing AFTV and United stand as corporate channels. I haven't, but I did know that. I told you not. Robbie also started Chelsea Fan TV. Sonny is the one who showed me all of that. He was with Robbie. He recorded the convo. He started Chelsea Fan TV, West Ham TV, fucking about 5 different channels, and he owns all of them, bruv. That's why Chelsea started doing out to Sarri when they started their channel. Yeah, that little brother, Roddy. What's that brother's name? Who's with Hugh Izzy all the time? Rodney or Rodders or something. But Hugh Wizzy told me himself. I've still got. Let Hugh Wizzy deny it. I'll bang up the whole conversation on my phone. I've got the whole conversation with Hugh Wizzy on Insta. And once again, yes, Hugh Wizzy contacted me. I didn't even know who he was. He contacted me. Robbie started. Rory, the brother from Chelsea TV, is called 100% Chelsea. Rory has to give all the pee to Robbie, blood. That's Hugh Wizzy told me that. Let him deny it, blood. I'll show the whole convo. Self-defense is acceptable. And blood, it was. I'm not even going to lie. I wish I could get gassed. I told you that I was moving kung fu-y and that. I was so scared, blood. These were big brothers, bruv. Well, not big, but bigger than me. But when the car hit the brother, well, it wasn't even a car. It was like a big truck thing. When it hit the brother and he went flying, I said, blood, that's what you get when you fuck with me. Self-defense is ever, don't give a foo. Oh, don't give a foo. Oh, I see. The year is 2026, still no top 4. IFTV and its clowns still refuse to admit they fucked up about Wenger. The year is 2032, Arsenal relegated from the Championship. IFTV still blame the old regime. A blood. Self-defense is imperative, Frankie. A lie. And I know the way that truck hit that brother, even today, blood. His bones ain't normal. He might not even be able to walk. He's fucked. Wenger had to leave when he left, but wait. Colonel Ward. Wenger had to leave when he left, but problems is we should have replaced him when we were in Champions League. Yeah. And by the time Wenger, people out with him, it wasn't time for a manager to go. We was in transition. We had a Giroud that was scoring goals. We had a few assists. What we needed was a bit of investment. It wasn't time to start the project all over again. No. But can't tell people from IFTV this because they don't know about football. They know about how to try and make money. Yes, I understand you, bro. But Arbsy Lightstick manager is a very good manager. He's young too. He schooled Ollie, bro. Just saying he could do a good job at Arsenal. Arsenal don't deserve this form respect. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. And I'm being a little bit hard-headed and arrogant because I've had an idea in my head that I want to see happen. But with investment, do you know what? Arteta, RB Leipzig manager, anyone can have a decent run and possibly could end up being a good manager. So you're right. Did you actually just sing that? Big boy move. Trust me, bro. The mind also has self-defense merchandise. The mind also has self-defense, merchanism, psychology, merchanism, self-defense, merchanism. So you're saying my brain done that subconsciously. You dashed the brother into the thing, hard blood. No, the Leipzig manager is class. He improved the overall squad performance wherever he goes. Yeah, no, I believe you lot. I'm not saying no as well. I'm just saying get him. I'm pretty sure his system he's gonna need a little player or two to implement what he wants. And that's where the problem would go wrong if Arsenal got him. SKG, oi, that's a sick idea, homie. What did SKG say? What that? It's too far up. Oh no. That is a sick idea, to be honest with you. The mind also a self-defense merchant. No, the Leipzig manager is class. Sorry, guys, I've missed where I was. What Ranson Bant's right when he said Wenger is overachieving with this Arsenal team. Thoughts, bro. Oh, absolutely. But in a funny way, so was Alex Ferguson towards the end, overachieving because that United team weren't that great and they managed to keep City pegged back. But Arsenal Wenger was overachieving with Arsenal probably from the beginning. Any title we ever won, anything we ever won, to be honest with you, United should have won it. They had more team, more investment, more players. We done everything on a bit of a shoestring, bit less players, bit more creativity. This is back then. So I think that applies for Wenger's whole fucking career. He overachieved. Callum O'Connor. Can you link that, Fred? I asked the librarian if she had a book on suicide. She said, "Fuck off, you won't bring it back." Troops sold out. I remember the day he signed for Barstool. He posted a video of him standing on a black and white checkered flooring, which is sellout symbol. Troops now has little control over himself. Course. He sold out big time. And you know, they probably got him for like, what do we reckon? 1, 2, 3. They probably got him for about 50, 60 grand. Like, made him sign something deep, 60 grand contract. So you got 60 bags. But now for the next year, bruv, you gotta suck wood. You gotta do what they tell you. You gotta do what the midget from Game of Thrones tells you. Yeah? What, bruv? How sad you gotta be. Imagine that. You got 20 friends, bruv. The one who's disabled, like who looks mad, you put him as the face. Just for controversy. You put the midget on the front. His bones ain't normal. I shouldn't laugh, but the way you dropped that was too funny. His bones ain't normal. I don't even know what I was talking about. I wish I do. Ah. Oh, the brother who got licked by the truck. Oh, bro, his bones. There's definitely at least one bone, Dad. It should be like this, but it's like this. 100%. It was like this. Now it's like this. If we bring down AFTV, Arsenal may rise once again. Well, that's when the next whole beef would start, because obviously AFTV ain't the reason that made Kroenke get Arsenal, made us shit. They are the reason that has helped us stay in the shit and not expose the truth. So once they're not there, we'll be able to expose the truth again. It's true. Have a look in the comments after the stream, SKG. Yeah, do that. That's the way to get your little things. Top man. Thoughts on Man United, bro? Can we actually challenge with Ollie for the Prem? Because I don't. The funny thing is, though, I'm not saying you can. You're obviously been a bit shit with him, but on a monthly period, you're kind of slowly going back up there and getting there. But I think it's maybe a step too far to say you're going to compete with him. He don't seem very reactive. He don't seem to have pep in his step. He don't want to change it up that much. But I do think he's probably, people made him out worse than he is. But the time's going to have to come where to compete, you're going to need that next one. 1 sec, blood. Let me blow my nose. 1 sec. But it doesn't even matter. I have come too far, and AFTV worked for the same corporation, Talksport, I wonder. Hence the collaboration, such as the scripted argument with Simon Jordan. Of course, even, do you remember when Robbie did a video cussing Lawrence from True Geordie? Then True Geordie done a video cussing Robbie. That's all set up and planned. All of it. Robbie eats rocks for breakfast. A lie. Sonny eats wood. Callum, 100%. That was scripted. You are spot on about Sir Alex, bro. After he left, we got exposed. Trust, bro. Big time. Big Dog G. Yes, Big Dog. Callum, where's that Troops video? Can you tell he's different now? You can tell he's different now. Of course he is. Of course he is, bro. He's finished. He's out there feeling lonely, got no support, surrounded by Illuminati members. Ollie is getting good players, but his disruptive elements in the squad and deadwood tactically, he makes mistakes, especially in defence. I think one of the things that's going against Ollie is there's a couple big names there, bro. Not big names, but like Martial, Pogba, Bruno Fernandes, Maguire. Even Wan-Bissaka's kind of defensively decent, and not lately as much, but people expect more to happen with them kind of names. Van der Beek's not being played. But yeah, I think United are slowly improving in the right direction. Once they if they just got rid of Ollie now and got Pochettino in, I think they'd be all right. Throughout history, America is always causing problems from World War I, World War II, interventions in the Middle East with the neo-conservative George Bush, and now Arsenal. Grav, you're right. You're right. Dad, he posted it on his Insta story. Wish I see it. Yeah, I was talking about the guy licked by the shark, left him with an extra funny bone and that. Bruv, good. He deserved it. Also noticed my comments on certain channels where are never offensive, always constructive, get no traction. IFTV Troops Curtis, I usually get better likes. Aha, they must suppress criticism. Oh, Curtis is the biggest bellend wallad, bruv. He's going to get exposed soon anyway. I got a video on him, but I'm waiting for him to get a few more subs before I expose his bitch ass, blood. IFTV on Sky all the time is too hard to get rid of them. They don't represent Arsenal fans from my point of view. All they want to do is slag managers. Exactly. And then when you slag them off, they start crying, bruv. Oh, my mum died. Oh, my lump on my head. Oh, my daughter don't see me. Fuck your daughter, your wife, and your fucking YouTube channel, blood. Callum, that's unfortunate. Sometimes you got to see those things for your own eyes. I defo believe you, though. I mean, we have a decent squad, right? People are sleeping on our squad. Yeah, they've got good. There's a lot of players there. Maybe it's Ollie's the reason people are sleeping on it, but people, 2.5 hours have just fucking flown by. I'm actually very proud to say I've read every comment out. Dad, yeah, it's unfortunate. The only proof I have now is that Arteta out shirts. He's making money for Barstool and will get a small percentage of the profit from the South. Charles, he'll be back before you know it. Troops will be back again. And that's all. The video will literally be called Back Again. Plug, you mean United squad? Yeah, especially compared to Arsenal squad. It's way better. 100%. There was 2 weeks ago, Rance was talking about Arteta could take United to the next level. United stand are Stratford Paddock. Who do you think are the Realist? United stand. I've never heard of Stratford Paddock, ever, bro. Josh, where you been, blood? Bloody hell, where you are, my little G. Blood? People, thank you very much. I just want to say thank you all for being here. You get me? Big up the Dons for the fucking, obviously, got AFTV Sugar Night in the background, boom, boom, boom. But blood, big up the Dons for actually fucking who donated to the page. And it's not all about donations, don't get me wrong. It's very important, and I feel obliged to anybody who sends me dough, which was Daniel today. But blood, I got to categorically shout out a big fucking thank you to them for that, because that's man's working dough. That's man's working dough. So I'll put the link there to my GoFundMe in the thing. But it's no biggie. I want to thank all my Dons in the building. Saraken, big up yourself. Callum. Arsenal Riddle, man's bigging up myself by accident. SKG. Josh. Plug Boy Lyrics. You rap, Plug Boy. Colonel. Ward. Josh B. If I've missed any names as well, I do apologise. But yeah, every single person in the chat, I want to thank you. The channel's nothing without you lot. Yes, Yasin Hassan, Forever Banner FC. It's all the Blue Lions. Also, big up my guy, Orochinaru. Who the hell is Orochinaru, bruv? Getting late now. All the best. Frankie, my G. Anyway, guys, mad love, honestly. Next time, till next time, you get me? Make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. I'm going to go and play the piano now. You get me? I'm going to go and sing like that. Ding, ding, ding. Why is sunny gay? But people, make sure you love your people. Make sure your people love you. You feel me? Love the Realist, you know me. But people, on the real, have a good day. Make sure you have a good one, yeah? Arsenal Realist loves you. Make sure you love your